This is Friday Night Rivals.
Longest yard. What's the first thing he tells the crew? You got to protect the quarterback. Central gave up like 8 sacks to Buchanan. They've had a total of like 15. Clovis has given up like 20 sacks. So both teams are going to throw, but you got to protect the quarterback. And Clovis, their run game is just a rumor thus far. I have not seen an effective run drive for Clovis all year long. It's just a rumor.
Well, before the Cougars can get the playoff, Rich Hammond calls a timeout. 3rd and about a yard. They have Jonathan Johnson back in the backfield. Here are tonight's officials. Chuck Calvert's the referee. John Raymond, the umpire. Scott Hammock, the head linesman. Otis Pierce, the line judge. Jeremy Mendoza, the back judge.
Again, talking to Rich Hammond this week, and everybody says about the same scenario. You look at the top 4, and that's Central, that's Buchanan, that's Bakersfield, and that's Liberty. And in that order, with Central being on top. Rich says he wants to get to that upper echelon because really the rest of the Valley is kind of a 9 seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Central, Buchanan, Liberty, and then Bakersfield. Big down here.
Robles looking. Now he's wrapped up and sacked.
That's wrong. And he had enough time there. I'm going to call that one a covered sack. Robles is in the pocket, stayed in there, did a pretty good job. Just didn't happen for him. But they had enough time for that one there. Remember, they only needed a yard. So I don't know how deep downfield the routes were.
Loss back to the 28. Sanchez will kick it away. Crowley Conley takes it inside his 30.
Yes.
Reverses his field. Now heads up the middle to about the 45. Nice return by Conley. Great field position for the Grizzlies to start their first offensive possession.
Excellent job, whoever it was that did not clip. I couldn't get the number on the guy. Was real patient with him. And just stay there. Okay, so there he is right there. Who's number 4? Right there. Excellent job.
Silas Proby.
Yeah. Excellent job of being patient and understanding what's at stake, not to clip or block in the back.
First down running play for the Grizzlies. That's Conley.
Yeah, and this is where Central separates themselves from everyone. They can run the football, and Lord knows, we know Tompkins can spin it. They can throw the football. Most of the other teams are one-dimensional one way or another. Not Central. They can do it both.
There he goes.
There he is. He's already
20,
off and running.
10, 5, drag down, and get into the end zone. They're going to spot him just short.
And that's straight up the gut. Straight up the gut, down the heart. We didn't even have time to set the Clovis defense.
Conley again walks into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was easy. And here's Conley. Here's a guy that came out as a defensive back and wide receiver. Okay, he can walk in here.
Take another look at the Porter Subs touchdown.
He didn't get touched. I don't know who he's taking to the Christmas formal, but he could have tried on his tux with that one because he wasn't even close to getting dirty. And like I said, this is a kid that was playing receiver and DB. They moved him to scout team running back to give the defensive look, and he started serving up the defense, and they said, wait a minute, we got something here. Moved him full-time to running back, and the rest could be history.
Clovis puts the extra point through. 9:03 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Central with the lead over Clovis.
Just like that. So, and that shows you how important that 3rd and 1 was for Clovis. Sometimes the best defense is the best offense. Here it goes, right up the gut. Linebacker chose the side, and then the other linebacker missed the tackle. And then it was nothing but real estate ahead. You can't choose size as a linebacker. Got to come up and stuff that. Right down the heart.
Clovis with the kick. Dove across the 30, stacked up and stopped at about the 31. Here's a reminder immediately following the game, you can watch Masters of Illusion only on the CW 59. I love what these teams have done with technology now, taking game tapes right to the sideline immediately on the big screens.
Mr. Robles, can you answer?
Throws on first down, has the pass complete, stopped short of the 35, and then pushed back. Dove, the receiver.
And that is my all-name team, Reef Dove. I'll tell you, does that sound like a movie star or what? Pretty good football player and Dove. Had some big catches last year when we had him against Clovis West on team.
Yeah, you're right. 3-yard gain on that play.
Noah Gonzalez leads the back half there. And he talks about his safeties, Kyle Biggs, and just said just solid and get the job done. And this is where Robles can be dangerous.
Buying time, he had Love alone out there. Dove inside the 45, but he overthrew him incomplete.
And you're going to see, and we've seen Tompkins make a living of extending plays and turning it into schoolyard. Now we have the heir apparent in Robles trying to do the same thing. A poor man's Tompkins, I might as well call him there. But just using things to extend the play, using his feet to make it happen. Rich Hammond, 10th year, Clovis High, 77 victories.
3rd and 7. That pass is intercepted at the 45. Coming back the other way, spinning ahead.
Right on cue.
Terrell Grayson.
Yeah, right on cue. And just read his eyes. Just read his eyes. Oh, we got some two-way players here tonight, baby. Here's Robles, steps up into it. Grayson just comes off, cuts in front, and you see his receiver skill. Notice how he caught those with his hands. Anybody out there playing DB, and I used to always kid Rod Webster, who I played with at Fresno State. Difference between DBs and receivers, the DBs can't catch. That's why they're at DB. But he used his hands on that one, using his receiver skills.
Tompkins.
This is where he gets dangerous.
Going to be dropped for a gain of maybe a yard.
And Rich Hammonds compared him to Fran Tarkenton, for you old schoolers out there. All right, let's take a look. Jeremiah Hunter, big-time tight end. You've already seen Conley go to work. Matt McCullough, probably the best on the Grizzly front. Aldapi, probably an all-section type of player. Fountain has got to play big, and Loretta set a Cougar record with 12 interceptions last year. Outstanding junior year. It's Christian Loera.
Trey Maxwell, the ball carrier. Gets it across midfield at 48
and
of Clovis.
Yeah, and with Central, it's running back committee, it's receiver by committee. 7 guys that can catch the rock for Central.
Maxwell again going to be about 2 yards short as he stumbled at the 45. 4th and about 2. Tompkins slings it over the middle. Pass is complete at the 40 to about maybe the 39. And Clements.
And that is sticking it. That is sticking it. Just finding the soft spot on his own. Get rid of it real quick. Throw a dart. Throw a dart. Only needed 2 yards.
Got it to the 39. It's a 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno. Tompkins to throw on 1st down. Looking. Now he's looking to run to the right side. Cuts it back. Up the hash marks. 20, 15. Taken down from behind at about the 13.
And somehow you're going to have to rush. You're going to have containment. Then you're going to have a spy on Tompkins. This is just too long. This is a slow death. And now you lose contain on the outside, and he just ran by 2 and 3 people there. So you're going to have to choose your poison here. You're going to play a soft zone like that. You're asking a lot of your secondary.
In the Toyota red zone and into the end zone. Maxwell with a touchdown.
And when you talk to Kyle Biggs, he talks about the competition. And you can see the competition, which makes Central so tough. We've seen Maxwell. We've seen Conley. I mean, these guys taking away carries from each other. McCullough, great block off the side and just ran through the tackler there. Dax Martinez not going to like that when he watches that on the field. Maxwell just served him up and went right through him. But it's the competition factor here at Central. Not only are they deep, but they're deep and talented, and you've got to work. You've got to work for your carries.
Got to look at the Porta Subs touchdown that made it 14-0. We're going to take a break. Central with a lead.
Make your way through the fashion family of furniture stores. You'll recognize the names and our newest collection of bedroom, dining, occasional, and upholstered furniture by Rachel Ray. The Fashion Furniture Experience. On El Paso, across from River Park.
It's hard to think about winter with the leaves and pumpkins laying about, but it won't be fall forever. So swing by the fall tire sale at Les Schwab through October 31st. The sale may be seasonal, but our service is here forever. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
With Toyota Care no-cost maintenance and the most advanced standard safety features in its class, RAV4 is a safe and reliable way to get from A to B. Good thing, because in California, there's a whole lot to see. Wouldn't it be nice if the scenic route came with peace of mind? Now get a whopping $2,500 cash back on RAV4 or low 0% financing for 60 months on RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
It's no secret that Washington isn't working. But if we keep sending the same people there, nothing is going to change. At every turn, Devin Nunes has worked against the Valley. He voted to dismantle Medicare and Social Security and has done nothing to solve our problems. We need change in Washington, which is why I won't support Nancy Pelosi either. It's time for a new approach, to put people ahead of politics so we can finally get things done. I'm Andrew Jans, and I approve this message. It's time to take back the Valley.
Who are you?
Black Lightning. All new episode this Tuesday at 9, 8 Central. Only on the CW.
At Les Schwab, we give you extra without charging you extra. That means no hidden fees or unexpected costs, ever. Because when it comes to earning your business, we've got nothing to hide. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
The Fashion Furniture Experience. 75 entertainment centers, 40 bedroom sets, 50 dining room groups, 80 sofa love seat combinations, 100 recliners. There's nothing like it in all of California. On El Paso, across from River Park.
Close your garage door. Thieves hit 45 home garages in just the last few days in one part of the valley. See where. And the vote to confirm Judge Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court is now just hours away. Will big protest follow? Tonight on the Fox 26 News at 10.
Hey, football fans, watch All-American on the CW.
Welcome back, everyone. 13-0 after the missed extra point. 5:34 to go in the first quarter. It's been a short field for the Grizzlies offense. Both touchdowns really started at about the 45. Pooch kick taken by one of the up guys for Clovis. 30-35. That's Chris Rylant on the return. Welcome in, everyone. This is the Booth Cam, sponsored by JR Sports. And 2 quick scoring drives with a couple of big plays for Central.
And it's just amazing to me, the size of that Clovis High line. They just don't get enough push going on. And in some aspects, you need to set up the run with the pass, because they do throw the ball well, but their running game, like I said, just has not been that effective this year for whatever reason.
Lost 4 on first down, 2nd and 14. Robles gets the pass away.
Wide open.
Open behind the secondary. And overthrown. The intended receiver was Grant Lake.
He's going to want that one back. And Lake's another receiver. No reason to have that much spin on it. He's just got to put it up in the air. He is 12 yards behind the nearest defender. What do you say? Used a 5-iron and probably needed an 8-iron. Just get some air underneath it. Let Lake go get it. Nobody was home.
3rd and 14. 5 receivers in for the Cougars. Robles gets it away. Has the receiver. Makes the juggling catch right around midfield. That'll be good for a first down. Christian Loera, the receiver, to the 49.
This is great. I mean, but with both sides. Here comes the blitz. Look at Robles. Cool as the other side of the field. Excellent adjustment there by Loera. Like I said, set a Cougar record, or tied a Cougar record, interceptions last year with 12.
First 3rd down conversion of the game for Clovis.
Yeah, Kenny Lake, a 41-year-old record.
On 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno, going deep and incomplete, just off his fingertips.
Same thing, better. He's just got to do a better job of putting the air under it and just taking him away. Because he's had him twice now. Had 2 receivers twice now where if you overthrow them, you don't even give them a shot to come down with the ball. Got to have it where they can go up and be plays. They're pretty athletic here with Dub, with Lake, with Glass, Loera, of course Sanchez. Got to give them a chance to go get it. By overthrowing them, you're not giving them a chance to go get it.
2nd and 10. Cougars keep it on the ground. That's Daniel Chavira.
Lopez. Pretty good tackle there.
So quickly another 3rd down coming up for the Cougars.
And I can see some success. They just got to hit one of those.
Robles.
Oh.
Deflected and incomplete. Lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That's a bad read.
You can live tweet Kevin Miller at #FNR Fresno and let him know who you think should be the player of the game. Brought to you by Donald P. Dick.
Too many black shirts on that one. Robles got to go to the next level, to the next transition.
Sanchez on to punt. Conley takes it inside his 10 to the near side. Across the 20 at about the 21. Send it downstairs to Kevin Miller.
You ever heard of the term OG? Well, I'm standing with a bunch of them because this is the Clovis High School! The OGs of Clovis Unified, baby. Yeah. Hey, what's good about being a Cougar?
We have the best student body.
You know it! Yeah, baby. Hey, astronaut boy, what's good about being a Cougar?
Hey, we're the original high school around here, baby.
The original. Ready to step up their game and come at you, Central Valley. Let's keep the conversation going at hashtag FNR Fresno. Ralph B-Dub, back to you.
That was Milton Clements on the reception. Good for a 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno.
And it was Trent Tompkins being Trent Tompkins. Had him for like a 12-yard loss, and he just spun out of it.
Tompkins again dancing around. Now he slings it to the near side. That pass is complete. Past midfield, down the sideline. Emmanuel Oliver Davis going to have another first down. First and 10, sponsored by
a lot of zone. Nobody getting to him. No pressure whatsoever. Haven't called Adalpi's name. Haven't called Keanu Williams' name. Nobody laying a finger on him. And it's just tough to cover these wide receivers.
Stepped out of bounds at the 36.
And you can say Jeremiah Hunter, and it's just, well, you got about 7 different guys. Now they're coming after him here.
That pass was through the hands of Clements. Second down.
And it's just not that easy being a defensive coordinator. Sometimes you want to play zone, make Tompkins think about it, and then sometimes you want to blitz. But he gets rid of it so quick, he knows with your blitz what's going on and who's hot. And the receivers are doing a sight adjustment, meaning they understand blitz too. They're going to cut their routes short.
Showing the blitz there.
There we go.
Sean Heyman was the ball carrier, thrown down after a gain of maybe a yard.
And there's the super soft, Keanu Williams, number 94 there. Watch him here, just ragdoll him. Okay, and he got held himself.
While he was doing it.
He got held himself, and just get back here. Get nothing and like it.
Yeah, he did get nothing. They say no gain, 3rd and 10. Tompkins has a receiver.
Excellent.
Great defensive play. And that's number 16, Sanchez. And you expected him to make plays like that in our pregame.
And that's what they talked about, him being the best player on the field for Clovis High. Just threw it a little too late. Thought he might have had it, but Sanchez, being the receiver, understands, gets that hand in there. Excellent, Jay. That's how you play some defense.
So let's see what the Grizzlies will do on 4th and 10.
You'll sleep well tonight.
Tompkins, complete. That is going to be just enough for the first down. Jeremiah Hunter, the receiver, caught it at the 25. 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno.
It's a dig route, so he's coming all the way across the field there. Cougars in a zone. Just a good throw, good catch. Pretty good coverage, too.
Firing from the hip with that pass.
That's just good football, both sides of the ball.
Conley and
the other team's trying to win, too.
Tompkins pulls it back, and he's going to be stopped at the 25. Nice tackle by Byron Fountain. Be sure to pick up your free copy of the Valley Football Guide. You can read about high school football, the NFL, Fresno State. Again, it's free at all Wendy's. Tompkins trying to dance around the would-be tacklers, but could not get away from Christian Drake.
Yeah, and they did a good job. And I don't know if it was Williams on the outside, but having contained, so they're not bouncing, so he didn't get to bounce outside. They did a much better job.
Stay tuned for the Infinity Halftime Report featuring the Subway Scholar Athlete. Third and long. Tompkins lofts it downfield. Caught. Waiting for a signal. They're going to say incomplete. Didn't catch it.
That was a great throw. Let's see if we can get a look. Why would they call it incomplete?
Clemens is pleading his case.
Blitz coming. One-on-one on the outside.
Like he had it, then it got knocked away.
Got knocked away. I'm okay with the call. He's got to maintain possession on that.
Grizzlies were going fourth and long. And why not?
Wide open.
Oh, he did have a man wide open, had it in his hands, and could not finish it. Incomplete. So the Grizzlies will turn it over. That's Xavier Worthy.
And Worthy only a sophomore and probably the fastest Grizzly receiver.
The next great one we'll be talking about.
Yeah. He's got to hold on to that one. So 2 drops. And if you're Clovis High, you'll take it. Now, you've got to get some consistency here. You know, Robles, he's got to bring his A game tonight. He's got to be smart with his decisions. He's got to extend the play. A lot that they're asking on the junior tonight. And without a run game.
Robles is going to have to run, and there's really nothing there. Stacked up at the 25.
Both sides of the football. The key is, if the quarterback's going to extend play, you got to keep contained so they just don't bust it to the outside. Same thing with Tompkins, same thing with Robles.
And we have come to the end of the first quarter. First quarter is brought to you by Bowman & Associates Insurance Company. Protect your crops. Protect your livelihood. It's Central 13, Clovis nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
A story about doers and doing good. Laura's a doer in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Just say STEM.
She's mentoring a new generation of doers to use STEM. Michaela's research may make the impossible possible. And Sydney?
Hi.
She's exploring how music may lead to a cure for Alzheimer's. Sophia's a few years away, but she's a big dreamer. Girls do remarkable things with STEM. With the support of parents, teachers, businesses, this generation may change the world. Doers, inspiring future doers to use STEM for the good of us all.
I'm Mike DeManuel Sr. with MD Manuel Insurance Agency in Fresno.
Oftentimes people ask me how we distinguish ourselves from other agencies in Fresno. And I respond by telling them that we know our clients' needs. We don't hide behind email. We don't hide behind voicemail. We can handle their personal insurance, their commercial insurance, and their health benefit programs. We know what we're doing, and we do it really, really well. Check our website. We can help you. We appreciate your business.
It's a new day, a new team, and a new spirit at Fresno Buick GMC. We've got one of the largest Buick GMC inventories in the valley, a retooled and now more efficient service department, and our top certified sales team that'll work for you. I live right here in the valley with my family and have made thousands of new car relationships for 25 years. And with your business, we're going to make Fresno Buick GMC the best it can be. Come see the all-new Fresno Buick GMC and experience the best in sales and service.
For those of us who served and swore an oath to protect America, we know a thing or two about putting country first. So does Jim Costa. Jim secured millions for the construction of the Fresno Veterans Home, helped house homeless vets, and delivered $224 million for the expansion of our Veterans Hospital, because Jim always protects veterans like me and puts country first.
I'm Jim Costa, and I approve this message.
I'm head coach Kyle Biggs of the Central Grizzlies, and you're watching Friday Night Rivals.
What is going on?
You are witches.
The world needs us right now. We have to unite, change the course of humanity.
Charmed, new series, Sunday, October 14th on the CW.
Welcome back, everybody. Tonight's second quarter is brought to you by Hendrick Chevrolet. Find new roads. 2nd and 9 for the Clovis Cougars, trailing 13-0. Robles can't find anybody open. He slips and falls as he gets across the 20. So that's going to be a loss back to the 21.
Sniper got him.
Well, spotted just inside the 22. 3rd and 11.
what can the Cougars dial up here?
Actually closer to 3rd and 12. Let's see what they do. Empty backfield. Robles blitzed, hit, gets away. Now he's in the open field. To the near side, has the first down, 40-45. And powers his way to about the midfield stripe. So great individual effort by Robles.
Yeah, and he can make it happen too. Saying, Trent Tompkins, you're not the only one that can extend the play. Missed tackle there, and then you see he's got some wiggles. And the toughness there to finish the run. So making it happen, I talk about Tompkins turning it into a schoolyard game. Well, look at Robles turning this into a schoolyard game.
That's a 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno. From the 50. Robles pass and hit immediately. The ball comes out, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Sanchez on the hit. Grayson, the receiver, slow to get up.
Or the other way around. Grayson, the DB. Sanchez was...
Grayson with the hit.
Yeah. And you see Grayson, and this is anticipation, and I understand that. And you understand this from a guy that's on, and that is backyard drills. That's perfect. Zeroed in, he led with the clubs, he used his head. He's a little dinged up there, but that, you couldn't ask for more technique on making
2nd and 10, Robles gets away again, hit as he throws downfield, incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
That was Grant Lake, and great job by Grant Lake. He did a great job of, if he couldn't catch it, he made sure the defender didn't intercept it there. Of course, Lake and his older brother Trey Lake was quarterback here for the Cougars. His dad, Richard Lake, the volleyball coach for Clovis. So there's a long history of Lakes. And I talked about Kenny Lake, a relative that set a record for interceptions. So that Lake name in Clovis football is synonymous. But great play by Lake, making sure the defender couldn't pick it off.
Pass is deflected and intercepted. Coming back the other way, inside the 40, inside the 30. This could go 10-5, touchdown. Jacob Jones. And the celebration after the touchdown is just about as exciting as the score itself. Here's another look at the Porta Subs touchdown.
Well, to tell you the truth, it was tipped, but he's throwing into a small village there. Just too many black shirts around. And Jacob Jones, only a sophomore. Now, Jones was a running back all last year, but he had to back up Bigelow, so he never got any run. Now, I've seen this kid at Glacier Point. Another block PAT. They got to iron that out. Now, Jones,
been the only wrinkle in tonight.
I saw this kid as an 8th grader at Glacier Point Middle School. Was just a man on the field, just beast mode everywhere he went. So last year, he wanted to play varsity as a freshman, even though he could not get any carries because of the emergence of Bigelow, who they moved from wide receiver to tailback. Still stayed with it, still gave the first-string defense a great look on the scout team also. So this was his year as a tailback, and a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. They moved him to inside linebacker, where he's made a home for himself. Again, only a sophomore. Jacob Jones, again, Robles probably threw into too much coverage there. Chip, this is a versatile guy that can catch the ball out of the backfield when he is on offense, and he used his offensive skills there to intercept the pass, and you can see his elusiveness as he took it to the house.
Not just the elusiveness, but the breakaway speed. Job on the return and fighting for extra yards out to the 35.
Okay.
Check that. That's not Dove. That was Christian Loera. I think I noticed Vince on that last one.
There she is.
Oh, here you go.
This young lady there, her name is Amaya DeVore, and I call her the assistant offensive coordinator for Clovis High. She will signal in the plays. She's been doing it the last 2 years. What a great story it is for Amaya there.
Robles is going to be sacked.
Well, let's see if
again.
we can get her, watch her doing her thing there. She calls formation. She calls the shifts. She calls everything. And I asked her, I go, what got you started? And what it was, her older brother, Jayden, was a receiver on the Cougars team. So after she did basketball practice, she'd have to go out there and wait for her brother to be done with football practice, and she wanted to be a part of the football team. So what she did, asked Coach Hammond how she could help, and he said, yeah. So got her in charge of calling all the offensive sets. Her mom and dad, Liesel and Bard, are part of the Cougar Booster Club, and she's been doing it, and she shows up at every practice doing her thing. And doing its thing right now is Reed Dove.
Dove inside the 30, stepped out at the 27. That'll be another 1st and 10 sponsored by Lithium.
What a great story. What a great story. We see here with Dove. Quick slant, little RPO action by the Cougars. And Dove, he can boogie a little. But I just want to finish off the Amaya DeVore story. So she goes out to every practice, works on the signals, does everything. I ask her, does she watch film? She says, Ralph, no, I don't like watching film because there's too many players in one room and they stink.
Okay. Well, Robles again showing his escapability, lowers his shoulders and powers to the 20 and out of bounds.
Okay, congratulations, Amaya DeVore. Assistant offensive coordinator for Clovis High. Sweet girl, got to talk to her and interview her this week. So congratulations, Maya. That is a great thing, doing stuff on offensive plays. Who said girls can't have fun on the football field?
Tonight's Smile Cam is sponsored by Toyota. And the Cougars are in the Toyota red zone.
Imperative they get some points here.
Jordan Hilford, the ball carrier. 3rd down and about 1.
And this has been the Achilles heels for Clovis the whole year. Look at that big offensive front. You would think, with some of the size of those guys, that 1 yard should not be that difficult. But it's just been a struggle for them there.
The pinch to Hilford. Yeah. He picks up the 1st down inside the 15. That's a 1st and 10. Sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno. Pitch goes to Johnson. He's moving the pile inside the 10. Jonathan Johnson is 6'1", 255 pounds.
Mm-hmm. That's a big boy.
He can move that pile.
Yeah.
From the 10, 2nd down.
Old school tank formation. Looks like more Clovis East than Clovis High.
Down close to the goal line and stay short.
It's imperative here. Cougars got to get this one in. Tank formation. They are just toe-to-toe and going straight ahead.
Yeah, and Hilford has been very active. Going to get it again.
There it is.
And he's in the end zone. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Clovis.
There we go. Pretty good drive. Robles doing it with his feet. Finding Dove and then finishing off and getting the 1 yard. This has eluded the Cougars all year, not being able to push the pile. But there was a good push there, and you see why they're high on Thomas Brown. They just let's find 60. Even though he's a sophomore, he's probably our best lineman. And that was some push by that sophomore.
And you saw it on another look at the quarter subs touchdown. The extra point is good. 7:44 to go. 19-7 game. We'll be back.
This is customizable streaming TV for your family, whatever size. It's saving money with flexible channel packs, live TV and the latest shows to stream, and all your streaming apps in one place, even Netflix. This is how Xfinity makes life simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for just $34.99 a month for 12 months and customize by adding flexible channel packs. Click, call, or visit a store today.
I am Clovis Unified.
I am Clovis Unified.
I'm Clovis Unified.
In Clovis Unified, we each bring something different to the game. Better Together means meeting the diverse needs of our students so that English and math scores can continue to rise. A 94% graduation rate, 18 career tech pathways, 43,000 students strong.
In every classroom.
On every field.
For every student.
We're better together. Clovis Unified.
This is a story about doers and doing good. Laura's a doer in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Just say STEM.
She's mentoring a new generation of doers to use STEM. Michaela's research may make the impossible possible. And Sydney?
Hi.
She's exploring how music may lead to a cure for Alzheimer's. Sophia's a few years away, but she's a big dreamer. Girls do remarkable things with STEM. With the support of parents, teachers, businesses, this generation may change the world. Doers, inspiring future doers to use STEM for the good of us all.
99% of anything is too much. Well, how about 99% with Donald Trump? Because that's exactly what Congressman Valadeo is. Trump's horrible health care plan, Valadeo's with him. 99%. Trump's hateful immigration policies, Valadeo's with Trump. And Trump's devastating stranglehold on our water, Valadeo's 99% there, too.
I'm TJ Cox, and I approve this message because we've got to stand up to Donald Trump.
I don't know about you, but I had kind of a hard time picking a player of the game for that one.
It was tough, but if in doubt,
Yeah, but how about
I
that
always
student
go
section
with the
was up the
quarterback. I always go with the
Welcome back, everyone. Clovis set to kick off.
Cougars got something to be excited about, finally.
Luis Villalobos will kick. Conley to the near side. 40, run out of bounds across the 40. They'll spot him at about the 42. MD Manuel Insurance wants to thank all of our servicemen and women for the freedom they earn for us each and every day.
Thank you for what you do. So here we go. Ball's in Tompkins' court, and you know he wants to answer. Kyle Biggs is a little upset. Doesn't have the formation he wants in there. Not too happy about that. Mr. Clements is going to hear about that one.
Didn't have enough players.
I mean, Central's good, but they're not that good, right?
Tompkins tosses it on a bounce, incomplete.
And that play was destined from the get-go when you only got 10 men on the field. Got to remember, Kyle Biggs, he's a graduate of Clovis High School. Was part of one of the greatest teams ever. The 1997, they called them the Road Cougars. Won all 4 playoff games on the road to win the Valley Championship.
Tompkins threads the needle. A great
pass,
catch and run, and Clemens just got out of the doghouse.
Yeah, touchdown. From doghouse to pit house, and all it took was a deep end by Tompkins. What a throw.
All right, it's a touchdown sponsored by Porta Subs, and here's another look.
And this is one of those, look at that, zip. Look at, he didn't have much room to put it. Great coverage. That is just Tompkins at his best. Poor tackling, but you got to be impressed with the throw. You talk about putting mustard on it. That had mustard, relish, and a bit of onion sprinkled on that one. With us being in the baseball playoff, that was a four-seam fastball, if you know what I'm talking about. What a throw.
And Juan Cuevas gets the extra point up and through as Clements accepts congratulations on the sideline.
Hard dig route across the middle. Tompkins put it only one place he could put it. And that comes in with experience and confidence in your receivers. What a throw.
Took about 23 seconds for the Grizzlies to respond.
Well, I said, can you say answer? And he said, yeah. It's the answer and the question. And if you're Clovis High, this is what you're chasing. This is what Rich Hammond's talked about, being in the upper echelon. If you're going to win through Valley, it's going to have to go through Buchanan or Central. And you see why Central is so darn tough. They can run the ball, they can throw the football.
Coming off a 42-24 win over Buchanan, where Tompkins threw 5 touchdown passes.
And there's Bill Biggs. Now, he's the father of Kyle Biggs, former Clovis West coach, was my high school coach. Does a great job with that offensive line.
Kick is taken by another one of the up men. That's Chris Ryland again on the return. Out short of the 25. You can live tweet Kevin Miller at #FNR Fresno and let him know who you think should be the player of the game. Brought to you by Donald P.
And of course, Kyle Biggs, coached at Fowler, was on Donnie Arack's staff at Bullard, coached here at Central with Coach Quinn. Again, played at Clovis High School, was part of the 1997 Road Cougars. Went on and won the Valley, beating Edison, Redwood, Centennial, and Bakersfield. They were all for the higher seed, and they were all on the road. They were successful.
Robles eluded one and threw downfield. The receiver and the defender had fallen down. It was incomplete.
Now, this is about the third receiver that slipped. You haven't had any rain, so you just got to wonder what's going on out there.
Well, unless you count that stuff that we had earlier this week.
Well, yeah.
Like a couple days ago.
Yeah, not tonight, but anyway. Anyway, I talked to Kyle Biggs about winning the section championship last year, and he said the first thing that came to mind was relief. Relief and how happy he was. Because remember, the year before, they had lost to Bakersfield. We give each coach a copy of the DVD of the Valley Championship game. That ball's got to be caught.
Dove has it go right through his hands.
A lot of drops here tonight.
Well, I know when I talked to him after the championship game, I don't think he realized that it was the first Valley Championship for Central.
Yeah.
He said, I said, congratulations on the first. And he said, yeah, for me.
Yeah. Well, back to 2016, I give him a copy of the Bakersfield Central game. Bakersfield won the Valley Championship. Tompkins threw about 3 interceptions. Terrible game for him and Central in general. So he gives this DVD. Didn't want to watch it. And we'll see. I'll finish it after this story here, this play here. So he did want to watch the DVD, gives it to Thompson and tells Thompson, here you go, break it. So Thompson doesn't want it. They break it together. Okay, as far as that is past us, let's move forward, and everybody knows what else happened. They were the Valley champions last year, and now they're looking to rebound.
Now that only took 21 seconds off the clock for those 3 plays, and Clovis has a 3 out.
That wouldn't have been bad there if Clovis went back to its tank formation, where they have the 3 running backs in and just try to run some clock.
Sanchez with the punt takes a good bounce for Clovis. Inside the 20, downstairs to Kevin Miller.
Central Perk. No, not the hangout place on Friends, but the coffee house at Central High School. And speaking of friends, I'm here with some of mine. We have Laura, Megan, otherwise known as Miss B. We've got Dominic right here, Gabe Rio, and Raphael. And Laura, Central Perk started from a grant, is that right?
Yeah, so we applied for a grant through the Foundation for Central Schools to fund all the materials to get us started, like our coffee makers and some of the coffee to get started. So we're really excited about that.
Fantastic. And then Miss B, what was the inspiration behind Central Perk?
The inspiration behind Central Perk was a way for our students to gain vocational skills to be able to obtain jobs in the future. So they make coffee, they sell it on campus, and they're working on their vocational skills.
Beautiful. Hey, Dominic, what do you do at Central Perk?
I like to make the coffee for the teachers.
Oh, fantastic. And then, Gabriel, what do you love about Central Perk?
I'm helping the teachers. I love helping the teachers as deliver the coffee to them.
Beautiful. You deliver them. And Raphael, do you love Central Perk?
Yes.
All right, he's got his pom-poms. And I tell you what, it's a wonderful thing, inclusive, regular education students, special education students, and they are making a difference. Hey, everybody, thanks a latte. Ralph, V-Dub, back to you.
Oh, very punny, very punny. Thank you, Kevin. And right away, the Grizzlies are back in business after the long pass. Completion to the 40.
Got to talk to Kyle Biggs, and I asked him, give me some of your mentors as far as football goes. Of course, he talked about his dad, Bill Biggs, but he talked a lot about Tony Caviglia and being with Tony Caviglia over at Fresno City College. But one guy he wanted to circle and definitely put on the note was Tim Simons and what Tim Simons meant to him about running a program, and also receiver coach John Sexton. I know they're big and they love to watch Friday Night Rivals, but he just talked about the work ethic that Tim Simons put in and how organized his practices were, and he wanted to model that as a head coach, and he's done a terrific job this Central.
Tompkins threw it away after almost losing it. You saw he had it slip out of his hands and right back in. That was kind of a scary play for
Kevin was in interview mode when Tompkins did another excellent job of just throwing that ball up there, the loft that we talked about, something that Robles didn't have a couple of those throws earlier, the loft where you allow your receiver to run underneath and go get it.
2nd and 10. Again, the view from the booth cam, sponsored by JR Sports. Let's get down to the field. It's a screen. And it's going to go for a touchdown. Conley in the end zone.
What a move. What a find by Kyle Biggs. Remember, this guy was just a scout team wide receiver, and they moved him to running back, and they just beat him there on chop. Great call. Again, poor tackling Clovis in the secondary, but great call on that screen. Nobody around. Nearest defender was at Glacier Point Middle School.
Another Porta Subs touchdown. And that was a minute and 13 seconds after the last touchdown.
And you see why they got 7 different receivers that can catch the ball, do things. They got running backs that can do things. Hey, I got to give a shout out to Austin Bebo. I saw him earlier. He's going to have shoulder surgery. I know his mom did catering for us a couple times up here, but what a great player he's been for Central the last 3 years. Going to continue his college at Greenville, so I wanted to say hello to him. Got to see him in his swing, and too bad his year's over. Maybe we can find him on the sideline there, but yeah. Bebout, just a great player there for Central himself, too. But his season is done due to shoulder surgery. Just want to.
Here's a program reminder immediately following the game. You can watch Masters of Illusion only on the CW 59. Juan Cuevas going to kick off yet again. Loera at the 13. Out across the 30 to about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line. The one thing that I've noticed, especially the last couple of series, is Central is getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Yes, they are. And not allow him to get outside and containing him, boxing him in. Christian Morel, number 3. Went from number 25. I don't know with these guys. They go from 3. He had 25 on last year. He had 30 on last year. I can't keep up. I wore 22, and that was it. Here's these guys are different numbers. Noah Gonzalez, last year he had 13. This year he's wearing number 2. You got to make the number, I guess. I don't understand.
Well, Kobe did it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. LeBron did it. And he went back.
Keeling. When? What a machine. 33 points already. Just like that.
2nd and 11. Sanchez across the 40. Stood up and pushed back. Helmet came flying off.
Oh, man. Is that Noah Gonzalez?
And it stopped him just short of the first down. Let's take another look.
Save this one for your huddle tape. And here's Sanchez with some juice. And then this is just wham.
Hello. Good night.
Welcome to the club.
Know her.
Noah Gonzalez getting physical. Man. Pick you up and throw you down. Sanchez says, ain't nothing but a thing. Some athletes out there competing, I guess. Tank formation. Here they go.
And this time Central ready for it. Going to be enough, I think, to get the first down, isn't it?
Didn't need much.
That is a 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno.
Didn't need much and didn't get much.
I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think we've seen a penalty flag tonight. Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that unbelievable?
Oh, my God.
It's a Midland Tractor flag on the play.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty.
For a big bag of money.
So 3rd down.
Yeah, you're going to stick around close to me tonight, aren't you?
Say, hey, I haven't found a big bag of money in a long time. Maybe that'll pop up.
So that's the first penalty.
How about that hit by Noah Gonzalez?
1st and 15.
Senior getting it done.
Dove with the catch in traffic, gets hit like a pinball several times out across the 45, about the 46.
Got him just as he broke out of the break. This is how you throw the slant. To get rid of it. Bam, in between that window there where you're throwing it by the linebacker, in between the corner, and before the safety comes into play. Throw, good catch.
Now anytime you catch a ball, you're looking for number 2. Noah Gonzalez after his big hit.
Hit on a swivel. Oh, they got a good
pressure.
Ball. And he missed the guy. Excellent call, terrible execution by Clovis. Didn't block anymore.
Phoenix Jones, the receiver, got it out.
Yeah, and that was the call. You got to love the guys in the booth on that call. Great screen call. Front wall there, they did not block a soul. Too many black jerseys run right by you. And this is one in the film room you just can yell, first color. First color you see, you got to go get.
From the 49, 3rd and about 3. They get 4th and 3. No, it's 3rd and 3. Scoreboard says 4th down. The down marker on the sideline says 3rd down. And Central's going to call a timeout. 2:51 to go. That's time for them to score 3 times when they get the ball back.
Yeah. And you might as well go for it here if you're Clovis twice. Because it doesn't matter the size of the field one way or the other. Anything.
Dance, next time you're in Wendy's, look for this, the Valley Football Guide. You can read about the NFL, Fresno State, Valley High School football, and it's free at all participating Wendy's.
Okay, there's Rich Hammonds in there. There he is. His mentor was J.D. Williams and Chris Cameron, an assistant coach in Hollister. But J.D. Williams course, coached him at Cal Poly when Rich walked on and Cal Poly played DB there.
Is that the J.D. Williams?
J.D. Williams, coaching at Fresno State. Good luck to the Dogs tomorrow in Reno.
All right, scoreboard still says fourth down. We'll go with third down on the field. And it's academic anyway because that's going to be a first down.
77 wins in his 10 years here at Clovis High. It's Rich Hammond.
Anthony Aldape got the first down. First and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno.
Now, he talked about Isaiah Robles. Isaiah Robles beat out Zach Sanders this year. Sanders, we saw back up Meyer last year several times and looked to be the incumbent, but the transfer of Robles allowed Robles the opportunity to win the job. And I talked to Rich about why doesn't he play both quarterbacks, and he always thought that two quarterbacks is one problem. He wanted to go with a guy. He didn't want Robles looking over his shoulder. Learned a lot of that one time sitting at a game and watching Steve Mariachi in the stands talk about just one quarterback only. So he's decided to go with one quarterback in Robles and says nothing but good things about Sanders and what he's meant to that program.
Aldape got a yard. It's third and about 5. Stay tuned for the Xfinity Halftime Report featuring the Chevron Educator Spotlight. Aldape following his blockers along that right side. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah, and you wonder, you saw Aldape wearing 33. And you're thinking, what does a defensive lineman doing with number 33? Well, now you see, when they go to this tank formation, they bring in Adalpa. They used to do this with Josh Hokett way back when. And we know Hokett getting it done for Fresno State.
Fourth and a yard. Here comes a penalty flag as Aldape does get the yardage necessary for a first down. But let's check the flag. Flag on the play, sponsored by Midland Tractor.
From the umpire.
Again, Chuck Calvert is our referee tonight.
Looks like they're talking about
chop block or something.
Chop block, yeah. And I think the way he is explaining it, John Raymond.
Blocking below the waist on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
Okay, now with the chop block, that means if you're within the tackle zone there, you've got to go straight ahead. And it looked like he was explaining to the lineman that you chop to the right or you chop to the left. If you're going to chop, you've got to chop right over the man in front of you. You can't angle to the right or angle to the left. And I just say, just by the way he explained it, I think that's what they're going to call him on. So if you're going to chop, meaning you're going straight out at the knees, which you're allowed to do in the tackle box there, you've got to go straight ahead.
On fourth down, Robles has the pass. Complete the Dove, who breaks a couple of tackles.
What a block.
Huge block, but here comes a flag. Touchdown. Let's see what the call is on the flag.
Now, they're going to call, let's see on this, because it's not a block in the back.
And we may have an unconscious player. Midland Tractor flag on the play. The officials are talking it over, but Central is very concerned about the player. And he's up.
And what that is probably the new rule where you're just not allowed to headhunt. That receiver, whoever you block, and they got Noah Gonzalez, you're going to have to see, the blocker is going to have to see the defender. The defender is going to have to see the blocker coming.
Yeah, that was an instantaneous hit.
Well, it can't be a blindside hit. And if we can get a replay, maybe we can tell.
Noah Gonzalez is the player who received the block.
Defenseless player on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Here we go. And great job by, who was it, Dove, to spin out of it. Didn't see him coming. See, you just can't do that anymore.
You saw Sanchez with the hit. You saw the flag immediately come out.
Gonzalez never saw the block coming, and those are against the rules.
Now Robles is going to take a sack.
And here's the problem, Ralph. The problem is there's too many guys at home with a cocktail in their hands. And when I played football, you were allowed to. Well, that was. They sound like the old man on the front lawn. Get off my lawn. But you're just not allowed to do that anymore.
Dominic Mendez on the sack.
Cannot be the hit of the week, blind side.
Timeout called by Clovis. Cougars have a second down, about 16 to go with 37 seconds left before halftime. And it is simply to protect the player, protect the athlete.
All it is safety.
You know, we may not see Noah Gonzalez back in this game tonight and may not see him for a couple of weeks.
And all the officials were, I think the flank called it and the back judge called it, and it was that simple. Had to have a situation where he should have led with his arms, and that guy would have had to have at least a step to see you coming. And those are rules changes that happened within the last 3 years. Cougarettes, dance competition girls.
So we've seen a couple of big hits in this game. One of them legal, one of them not. The one on Sanchez when Gonzalez threw.
Totally legal.
Made that hit.
He was coming through the clubs, everything else. The other one wasn't. Let's see if they can find Cam Glass. You know, you talk about the past Clovis tight ends. Colton Bird and Alexander and Wolf and Metzler, Spock.
Blitzed again. Robles can't get rid of it. Loses the football. And it's out of bounds.
There's always been that Cougar tight end that you could find. Go back to the days of Dave Schumann and Lance Cooper, Ronnie Rogers. I can keep going and keep going. Keep going. So Mike Metzler, John Forstier. There's always been that tight end.
Kelly Conley did a nice job staying with his man there and forcing that fumble.
Steven Spock, Matt Carrillo. They've had sheriff tight ends that they've used.
Robles just let it fly. There was nobody down there. Everybody kind of stopped. Fourth down.
You get frustrated when you play Central. What can you dial up? What can you call for 4th and 15? What can Amaya, what can she signal in? It's just tough. This is a pretty good football team.
Robles fires downfield, has a receiver thrown down. Sanchez on the catch inside the 10.
Sanchez dub.
First and goal.
They have not disappointed us, have they?
Sanchez has been very active tonight, offensively and defensively. We're in the Toyota red zone. First and goal. Robles looking to the corner of the end zone. Drops it in. Touchdown.
And that's the loft I'm talking about that Robles did not show earlier. That you couldn't throw a better pass. Trujillo threw a corner last week right there. You just dumped it in.
Here's another look at the Porter Subs touchdown.
Look at that orange pylon. He's going to run a corner. You're aiming it at the corner, giving him room to come down. That is a nice chuck right there. Perfect throw, perfect execution on Robles.
And also the good news there was Gonzalez was back in the game. He was on coverage, but he was back in the game after taking that huge hit.
Well, 6 seconds, that gives Tompkins eons of time.
If he gets one shot, you never know.
Excellent throw there by Robles. Great route by Sanchez, but it was probably the 4th down play that turned it around.
So a 20-point lead for the Grizzlies. Just 6 ticks left before halftime. Villalobos with the kickoff. It's a short one. Taken by Gonzalez. His time is going to run out.
Good half. Good half.
(33-14) is our score as we reach halftime. The second quarter has been sponsored by Hendricks Chevrolet. Find new roads. Now we'll find Kevin on the sideline.
All right, thanks, Ralph. Here with Coach Biggs. Coach Biggs, you talked about playing your game, playing fast. How would you assess this first half of the game?
I thought we came out playing fast. I challenged our kids to come out and play fast, and I think they did an excellent job at doing that. I think we need to close out that half a little bit better. Right. I'd be happy if we did that. But we're going to regroup in there, and we're going to come out playing even faster in the second half.
All right, we look forward to it. Coach, best of luck. Ralph V-Dub, back to you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you very much, Kevin. We are at halftime, and we've got a ball game 33-14. Central unbeaten and ranked number 1. Clovis 5-1 and ranked number 5. Band getting ready to perform. We'll be back after this.
This is the ocean. Oh, let's swim together in the water clear and clean. It makes just listen. Feel better. There's so much we want to show her. We needed a car that would last long enough to see it all.
Subaru Outback. 98% are still on the road after 10 years.
Get to Subaru of Fresno on Blackstone, where every new Subaru comes with complimentary maintenance included.
This is customizable streaming TV for your family, whatever size. It's saving money with flexible channel packs, live TV and the latest shows to stream, and all your streaming apps in one place, even Netflix. This is how Xfinity makes life simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for just $34.99 a month for 12 months and customize by adding flexible channel packs. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Guess who's beefing up your morning with a steak and egg breakfast burrito? This guy, loaded with prime rib steak, scrambled eggs, crispy hash browns, and melted cheese. Because at Jack in the Box, whoops, we're all about beefing up breakfast.
All right, bye-bye.
And we're pretty pumped about it.
Beefy, baby!
Up top, Jack!
Mondays, right? Beef up your breakfast with my new steak and egg breakfast burrito, part of the Breakfast Burrito family.
I'm Mike DeManuel Sr. with MD Manuel Insurance Agency in Fresno.
Oftentimes people ask me how we distinguish ourselves from other agencies in Fresno, and I respond by telling them that we know our clients' needs. We don't hide behind email. We don't hide behind voicemail. We can handle their personal insurance, their commercial insurance, and their health benefit programs. We know what we're doing, and we do it really, really well. Check our website. We can help you. We appreciate your business.
Why stay inside when you can enjoy the fresh air? Let Port of Subs create a sliced fresh summer for you. Ditch the grill and let Port of Subs make your summer party when you order from a variety of trays. Everything from meat and cheese, fruit and veggie, to wraps, salads, and dessert trays. Order online at portofsubs.com or use the Port of Subs app for your catering solutions.
Sliced fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
Here are this week's 65th Annual City-County All-Star Football Game player selections.
We're here today at Central High School to honor Trent Tompkins in being a preseason pick for the 65th playing of the All-Star Game.
We're here at Clovis High School to honor Matt Sanchez to play in the 65th County All-Star Game out of Clovis High School.
Congratulations to this week's 65th Annual City-County All-Star Football Game selected players.
The halftime report is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity Internet delivers the fastest speeds in Fresno. Learn more at xfinity.com/xfi. I'll send it down to Kevin Miller to take us through halftime. Kevin?
All right, thank you, Ralph. Tonight's Scholar Athlete is brought to you by Subway, and I am here with senior Scholar Athlete Michaela Lewis. Michaela, how you doing this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And hey, nice shirt.
Thank you.
I think we're wearing the same size, probably. But Michaela, let me brag on you a little bit. 3.8 GPA, and of course you probably play a sport. What sport do you play?
I play volleyball.
All right, and what position?
I'm an outside hitter.
All right, so getting those kills. What is it about your team that you love so much? Because you guys are defending Valley champions. What do you love about your team?
The thing I love the most about our team is that we've played together since 7th grade, so we have such great team chemistry and always want to just play together, and we just want to win, really.
You bet. Looking to defend your title and go back-to-back?
Oh, most definitely.
All right. Now, you volunteer in the community at the Poverillo House. What's your experience like there?
Well, every Christmas morning, me and my family, we always go, and we'll go feed everyone, and then we buy like a bunch of presents and like gifts to give out to the people who can't like be together. So just to have that fun experience for them and then for us too.
Wonderful. And we talked about Central Perk, about including other students, and you do something real special with Central Grizzlies dining together or something to that effect. What is that? Would you share with us?
So me and my friends, we made up a club this year, and it's where the kids who don't necessarily eat with a lot of people at lunch, we go find them out, like go out once a week, and then we find them, bring them in with us, and we'll play games, like get to know them, like just peer connector stuff, and get to know them so they can have a friend and know that they can come talk to us whenever they like.
Building community at Central High School. Michaela, that's why you're a Scholar Athlete nominee. You're a senior. What about next year? What are your plans?
So next year, I'm verbally committed right now to San Jose State to play volleyball. So, and then I think I want to major in sports psychology so I could stay around sports the whole entire, like my whole life, really.
Beautiful. Well, go Spartans, and then you can help out the athletes with your sports psychology after that. And Michaela, you now go in the running for a $5,000 scholarship courtesy of Subway. How would that $5,000 sound?
Sounds pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing, especially at San Jose State. Well, here is your plaque. Congratulations, Michaela Lewis, senior, Central High School. And we'll be back with more Xfinity Halftime Report right after this.
Isn't selling solar. The better question is, who installs it right and won't disappear before the next sunrise? Your solar is a sophisticated system that requires a company that knows how it works. Donald P. Dick Mr. Cool professionals take pride in every system they install the right way. Their trained technicians will maintain your solar from right here in Fresno. We've installed hundreds of solar systems and thousands of panels. We know solar and know how to do it right. Donald P. Dick Mr. Cool, family owned and operated since 1970.
Let's face it, if you're in the market for a new car or truck, there are plenty of vehicles to choose from. At Hedrick Chevrolet, we invite you to look at Chevy. Style matters. Whether you're out in the town or hooking a horse trailer to your Silverado, Chevy's got your style. And Hedrick Chevrolet has your back with some of the finest automotive professionals in the valley. So look around, and remember, style matters. We're pretty confident you'll find what fits your style in a Chevy at Hedrick Chevrolet.
I'm Jim Costa, and in Congress, I've got one goal, to deliver for our valley. And that's why I've secured over $290 million in water investments, expanded access to higher education, delivered millions for veteran services, and $35 million for public safety. I've made health care more accessible and brought billions in transportation funding to keep our valley moving. For me, it's all about results. I approve this message because working together, we're going to keep delivering for our valley.
The Business Journal is excited to get the voting started for this year's Best of Central Valley Business Reader's Choice Awards. Beginning September 1st, voters can go to thebusinessjournal.com and click on the gold Best of Central Valley Business logo on the right side of our homepage to vote on their favorite businesses in each of our 35 categories. Some of our categories include Best Company to Work For, Best Family-Owned Business, and Best Nonprofit.
The gold logo will be available for download on the events page of the Business Journal's website. This is the time to take advantage of your social media pages by sharing the voting link and logo with your clients and friends. Winners will be announced in the December 7th issue of the Business Journal.
It's up to you, the business community, and our readers, to nominate and vote for your favorite businesses. Your vote counts. Don't miss this 6-week opportunity to select the company you believe represents the best of Central Valley business.
Welcome to the Educator Spotlight, sponsored by Chevron, and we are here with our illustrious principals from Clovis High School, Stephanie Hanks. Stephanie, how you doing this evening?
Great, thank you.
Great to see you. And, of course, our host with the most, Mr. Robert Perez. Robert, what's good?
It's good. Great evening tonight.
All right.
Electric.
Thanks for having us. We got the band playing behind us, so we're going to try to keep up with you, Central Valley. Stephanie, you've got a whole lot of things trending right now on the Clovis High campus. What is trending?
Absolutely. We just had our homecoming event last Friday night. It was a big event. Great win against Clovis East. Lots of floats. Exciting time. Tomorrow, what we're excited about is the Clovis Invitational, one of the largest cross-country meets in the state with over 4,000 competitors. Super excited about that. And then one of the other things that we're really excited about, it's a little bit off the beaten path right now. In January, our Doc B wrestling tournament, we already have 18 states who are participating in that. So super excited about that. And then last, a shout out to our mock trial team and getting ready. And then our forensics and debate team tomorrow is at Clovis High with tons of students going to be there tomorrow.
Fantastic. Clovis is like the epicenter of all events that are happening around the state. And if you haven't seen a Clovis High homecoming, you have truly missed out because you do it old school style, and we really appreciate that. Hey, what does it mean to your student body, your school, to be a part of Friday Night Rivals?
Well, they're excited every time we get a chance to be out here and work with our community to show spirit for our kids on the field. The rivalry, old school, new school, is all great for us to have. I think it's what it defines who we are in the track. And we getting to play one another, getting to be with our opponents, I think is really what showing kids how to do that with class and dignity is an awesome experience.
And that's the Clovis way. Stephanie Hanks, principal at Clovis High School, thank you so much for joining us. And then, of course, Robert Perez, no stranger to Friday Night Rivals, and we love what your kids are doing. A sea of highlighter pink, I think Mrs. Souza said, the activities director. What's the occasion for our pink out game?
You know, it's a great community event. Fight for the Cure, breast cancer awareness. Community gets behind it. Our students do an amazing job throughout the week, so it culminates with this football game tonight.
You betcha. And hey, what's trending now on the Central High campus?
It's a great time of the year, Kevin. You know, the fair's going on right now. Our CTE, Visual Performing Arts, showing up. We just finished Career Week at the high school. We're partnering with local businesses to come and wide range of a lot of work experience and coming into the school. So we also are very excited to have our fall sports. I mean, we have cross country, we have golf and tennis. Very proud of our volleyball team, ranked 6th in the state.
Just had Michaela on.
Yeah, of course, our football team ranked 10th in the state. So they're showing up inside and outside the classroom. You know, thanks to our amazing teaching staff, kids are getting it done.
So well-rounded, our Central High Grizzlies. And Robert, is it okay if we come back in a couple of weeks? Would that be cool?
Anytime Friday Night Rivals are in town, we know we're doing something special here. It's the kids, a little bit extra sauce for the kids. The band's a little cleaner, so it's a good time.
Well, we appreciate your hospitality and welcoming us back. We're going to be back again, everybody. So, Stephanie Hanks, Robert Perez, our principals, and we'll be back with more Xfinity Halftime Report right after this.
Think about winter with the leaves and pumpkins laying about, but it won't be fall forever. So swing by the fall tire sale at Les Schwab through October 31st. The sale may be seasonal, but our service is here forever. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
Ed Dinas, the dealer in Dinuba that does. Yes, he does. He has great service to satisfy you. He'll put you in a car, used or new.
Follow the pink plates to huge savings only at Ed Dina's Auto Center in Dinuba.
Ed Dina's, the dealer in Dinuba that does. Yes, he does.
My name is Andrew Jans, and I approve this message.
Where's Devin Nunes? Chances are he's not in the Central Valley. Instead of getting things done for us, Nunes has been globetrotting on our dime. Gambling trips, private planes, even Celtics tickets. Nunes has spent over $400,000 in taxpayer money on luxury trips for himself, while he's done nothing to strengthen our water supply. After more than 2 decades in office, Devin Nunes isn't working for us. Not anymore.
99% of anything is too much. Well, how about 99% with Donald Trump?
because that's exactly what Congressman Valadeo is. Trump's horrible health care plan, Valadeo's with him. 99%. Trump's hateful immigration policies, Valadeo's with Trump. And Trump's devastating stranglehold on our water, Valadeo's 99% there, too.
I'm TJ Cox, and I approve this message because we've got to stand up to Donald Trump.
At Les Schwab, we give you extra without charging you extra. That means no hidden fees or unexpected costs, ever. Because when it comes to earning your business, we've got nothing to hide. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
I'm Rich Hammond of the original Clovis Cougars, and you're watching Friday Night Rivals.
Close your garage door. Thieves hit 45 home garages in just the last few days in one part of the valley. See where. And the vote to confirm Judge Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court is now just hours away. Will big protest follow? Tonight on the Fox 26 News at 10.
Your Xfinity halftime interview continues with our Les Schwab tire managers. Our favorite part of halftime, we have Rocky Saturn from West Shaw. Rocky, how you doing this evening?
Good. Glad to be here.
All right, first time on the show. Thanks for being here. And, of course, the veteran from Clovis Avenue, Rob Dyer. How are you, Rob?
Doing great.
All right. You know what time it is, Rob. Rocky, you may not know, but it's time for the Tire Roll Cheerleader Challenge. Let's hit it. We can see what's happening. It's time to start. Who's going to go? Maybe they're waiting for a cue. I don't know. But while they're waiting and we're watching, Rocky, a chill is in the air. Fall is upon us, and you've got something special called the Fall Tire Sale. Tell us about it.
Yep, we got the biggest sale of the year, our fall sale. Come on down, check us out. We have a lot of tires on sale right now.
That's the thing to do. And behind us, I think Central High was victorious. We'll go to instant replay. And then, Rocky, we've been sharing a little bit about the Mazama tires. Tell us a little bit about the Mazama tires.
Right, Mazama tires are a premium brand we introduced it this year. It's great tires. We have the open range and reputation tire, the light truck and passenger tires. I mean, it's our Les Schwab tire. We design it for our customers.
It's the one. All right, Rocky, thanks for joining us. You did a great job. Appreciate that. And then, Rob, the thing we love about Les Schwab is your guys' community involvement. The big Fresno Fair is happening. Some specials going on.
Yeah, starting tomorrow, we're going to be at the livestock auction at the big Fresno Fair, and we're going to be bidding on animals. All the local Les Schwab managers are going to be down there tomorrow and next weekend. So we're inviting people to come down and help the kids out, see what they do, ask them how they get their animals ready. It's really cool to see.
All right, and then courtesy of Les Schwab, we got a little discount happening maybe on Tuesdays?
Yeah, on October 9th, we're going to have discounted price tickets. So come into any of the local Les Schwabs, and you'll be able to pick up those discounted tickets for that day.
We will. So get into Les Schwab, go to the fair, find these guys because they are taking care of business and our community. Rob Dyer, Rocky Saturn, thanks for joining us. Les Schwab, and we'll be back with more Xfinity Halftime Report right after this.
Make your way through the fashion family of furniture stores. You'll recognize the names and our newest collection of bedroom, dining, occasional, and upholstered furniture by Rachel Ray. The Fashion Furniture Experience on El Paso across from River Park.
Why stay inside when you can enjoy the fresh air? Let Port of Subs create a sliced fresh summer for you. Ditch the grill and let Port of Subs make your summer party when you order from a variety of trays. Everything from meat and cheese, fruit and veggie, to wraps, salads, and dessert trays. Order online at portofsubs.com or use the Port of Subs app for your catering solutions.
Sliced fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
Fresh and affordable. It's all at the La Tapatia Retail Outlet. Flour and corn tortillas as well as tortilla chips made daily for home food service or your own fiesta. La Tapatia tortillas come in all sizes from street taco to big burrito. With the holidays fast approaching, fresh masa for tamales is always available. And don't forget the chips. Stop by our retail outlet or your local grocery store or order online and have it ready for pickup. La Tapatia is family. Owned and operated for over 2 generations. Choose La Tapatia food products.
Sierra Pacific Orthopedic defines the strength of experience.
Strength of experience for me here means that you have collaborative effort to get everybody together to better take care of the patient and to make it so that it is a good experience for them. We're all a part of a team. I'm lucky enough to be in a practice where if I have a more complicated case, I can say, hey, you want to do this case with me, and we'll do it together. And you get two surgeons in there working on a patient for the better of the patient.
The region's most preferred orthopedic doctor since 2010.
More experienced partners here who can offer that help.
This is the ocean. Oh, let's swim together in the water clear and clean. It makes just listen. Us feel better. There's so much we want to show her. We needed a car that would last long enough to see it all.
Subaru Outback. 98% are still on the road after 10 years.
Get to Subaru of Fresno on Blackstone, where every new Subaru comes with complimentary maintenance included.
Round table pizza?
King Arthur's Supreme and garlic parmesan twists.
Round Table gets a lot of respect because we show our pizza a lot of respect. Made with only premium ingredients, topped right to the edge. Text pizza to 86677 for exclusive offers like free pizza and wings. Message and data rates may apply.
The Fashion Furniture Experience. 75 entertainment centers, 40 bedroom sets, 50 dining room groups, 80 sofa love seat combinations, 100 recliners. There's nothing like it in all of California. On El Paso, across from River.
Tonight's third quarter is sponsored by Fashion Furniture across from River Park. There's nothing like it in all of California. Now down to the field, Kevin Miller.
All right, thanks, Ralph. Here with head coach of Clovis High, Rich Hammond. Rich, that score towards the end of the first half, good momentum. What's the game plan going into the second half?
I mean, we got to get some turnovers and catch some breaks here. Can get some stops on defense and try to find some big plays so we can get quick scores on offense. Obviously, that's what you got to do when you're down like that. I love the spirit and fight that our guys played with in the second quarter. So I'm really proud of our guys there. We want to continue that spirit and passion and fight that we had into the third and fourth quarter. That's what we're expecting out of our young men.
Following the spirit and passion of their head coach, best of luck in the second half. Go get them. Ralph, V-Dub, back to you.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Coach. You're looking at Isaiah Robles, junior quarterback of Clovis. 6 foot, 165-pounder, been pressured a lot tonight, been forced to run.
He's thrown some good balls. He's thrown some balls that I can see the progression of him, the improvement of him throughout the game. That last corner route, nobody could have thrown that one better. Tom Brady, Isaiah Robles, Trent Tompkins, it doesn't matter. That was excellent throwing ball. Missed a couple early. But I'll tell you what, Jeremiah Hunter really hasn't gotten into the game. But as far as Tyrell, Grayson, Reed Dubb, and Matt Sanchez, they are as good as advertised. They've done everything we've asked for them tonight.
Barring some kind of an onside kick, Central's going to get the ball to start the second half.
It's a pink out. And they are excited.
Luis Villalobos with a short, high kick. Potential for a good return. That's David Brown. Down to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line.
The left tackle for Central is Matthew McCullough. The left guard, DJ Tatum. Center is Robert Lopez. Right guard is Mike Gonzalez. And the right tackle is Zach Rivera. Also seen Eric Bergquist in there also. They've done a fine job.
Yeah, they know if they give this guy time, he can really do things. got all day. Now he's going to break down and run it.
Missed tackle.
After all that, he picked up about 2. Loera with the tackle.
What a great tackle there, Christian Loera. And, you know, we got to go through some of these outstanding Cougar DBs because Loera had, like I said, 12 interceptions, 12 games last year. My Fresno State education tells me 1 interception per game he averaged. What a junior year number 3 had. Now they're getting
pressured again and sacked.
Better. There's our guy, Adalpe.
Anthony Adalpe, the senior.
Yeah, Nick King did a great job highlighting him last night. Got to catch that. Been waiting on him to show up, and then you've seen Williams earlier. Now you've seen Adalpe. Probably the strong point of that Cougar defensive side of the football. Kind of looks like Josh Hokett.
Sack moves it back to the 42. 3rd and 12.
Got him
again. Tompkins pressure, and he'll be dropped.
Now they're playing Cougar football.
Inside the 30. Jason Lindsay, number 51, one of those in to pressure Tompkins. From behind, there he is. And finally wrestles him down.
Well, and not only it's pressure, but it's control pressure with everybody staying in their lanes is the key.
Well, it's 4th down, 4th and 23, and Tompkins will pooch kick it out of bounds inside the 30.
That looked like a frustrated. You could blame that punt on the sacks, huh? He looked frustrated with that one. Like, get me out of here.
Well, he had so much time on that one play, and then it broke down. Couldn't find anybody open. And then they just pressured him. Now it's the opportunity of the offense.
Yeah, and more importantly, keeping the ball away from Central.
Robles can't get away, and he's going to be sacked back at the 25. Jim Kissling in on the sack.
And not the first time we've called Kissling's name. Him and Bond, they've caused some destruction there. And that's just too much penetration back deep by Kissling.
Javon Oliver also in
at one point as an offensive line, you got to stone him where he cannot keep pushing you back into the quarterback.
Well, here they come again. Hit as he throws. Up for grabs. Who grabbed it?
That's that.
I think it's Sanchez who comes out with it.
That's one of those throws where you go, no, 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 and then you go, yes, yes, yes. Oh, Matt Sanchez doing work. Put on good. This is a no, 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 don't throw this. How does this get complete? I mean, Noah Gonzalez might as well have a cape on it. He was all over him.
1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno. Hilford, the ball carrier.
Look at this.
Still moving the pile. That could be another 1st down.
What a throw. What a catch by Sanchez.
Maybe about a half yard short, maybe a yard short of the 1st down.
I see some spots. Some bright spots popping up for the Cougars. Moving the pile. Uh-oh.
Chris Ryland, the backup quarterback.
Okay.
Now they're digging deep into the bag of tricks.
I like it, but who designs a trick play to go for 1 yard? I just don't understand that.
You better have another one, huh?
If you're not going for the home run on a trick play, then something ain't right. You're not. It's 3rd and 1. Let's not say let's call the trick play for a 1 yard gain. They barely got
and
that.
And the extra effort. I think that's Aldape who got it.
And like I said, the Clovis rushing attack this year, just can't get it going. I mean, they're very lucky they got this yard. This is all the heart of Adalpe. As you see there, he stopped 4 yards in the backfield. That's the heart of a lion right there.
On 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru Fresno. That time, well, Adolphe could have been stopped at the 45, but he pushed forward for a couple of yards. Now the Cougars going to bring Robles back in at quarterback.
Trying to pull the guards all around this net. There's too much congestion.
Second and 8. Robles firing downfield, has a receiver there. Guess who? Sanchez with a great catch.
Oh, my goodness. He made my highlight film last year, and he's going to make it like 3 plays there.
And he's going to need a break. They're coming down hard on his back.
What a throw. Good job stepping up by Robles. Again, Gonzalez has got to be like, what's I got to do? What do I got to do? He's been all over Sanchez. These last 3 passes been all over him.
Cougars threatening. That one nearly went the other way for a pick six and nearly was taken for a touchdown by Loera. Whoever gets that ball.
I thought it was Grayson playing tiptoe burglar. He almost stepped in front and would have took that to the house. What a game. I mean, between Gonzalez and Sanchez, well, both of them just competing. You got to love it.
That's Robles. Nearly intercepted again.
And that one there, I think he should have took off and run. Put pressure on the defense there. I thought he should have tucked it under and run.
Dominic Mendez defensively in on the play. 3rd down.
They lost contain. He had the outside. Robles should have took off and run.
There's a screen and it's overthrown. 4th and 10.
A field goal doesn't do you any good.
Well, the one thing that's happening right now is we're not talking about Trent Tompkins.
Yeah. And that's what happened. Good offense keeps the other team's offense off the field. All right, keep your eyes on number 16.
He's out there. That's Dove. Incomplete.
We're behind him again. And I think, I see some areas where he might have to improve. When there's no safety in the field there, now you've got to take him away from the defender. And again, sometimes he just tries to put a rope on it where he just needs to put air under it and have that receiver run and get it. And Trent Tompkins has done an excellent job of that throughout the year. And hopefully Robles will improve that, and he'll get to see it in film. If there's no safety on top, you had that whole end zone. Just lob it up there and give Dove the opportunity to run underneath it and go get it.
Let me ask you about Central defensively. Are they concerned about, we've seen several receivers getting behind the secondary or getting open out there?
Yes and no. The problem is, and it's a good problem, Buchanan cannot throw. And I said it. Buchanan can't throw. Liberty can't
with a sack.
Bakersfield can't throw.
Yeah.
You know, and you're looking at the Final Four, those 4 teams, they don't throw the ball well. Clovis High does. But you see Clovis High has other deficiencies where they can't run the football well. It doesn't look like they can stop anyone that well. So you should always be concerned if people are wide open, but you got to execute too.
Been a frustrating second half for Tompkins so far.
Yeah.
That'll help. Pass out to the first down sticks.
Yeah, there's Jeremiah Hunter.
And that'll be a first down. 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru Fresno.
Remember, they lost Jacob Torres, probably the most clutch receiver that Tompkins had the last 2 years. But you see all these different receivers, and Marcus Russell has done an incredible job with these receivers.
Tompkins sees an opening, and it closed in a hurry.
Those of you who don't know, Marcus Russell, former Buchanan star, went on and played at Fresno City and then San Diego State. He's the receiver coach here at Central, and you see the different receivers that have caught the ball and working with Tompkins. Mark has done a great job. And that also, I got to give a shout out to Michael Butler.
Look out here. This is David Brown. No one's going to catch him.
Angles go to
Oh, he does get caught from behind.
Goodness.
And it's Loera who ran him down inside the 5.
And like 5 guys had angles on him. Look at this. Just a little quick slant and where angles go to die. Zip.
Look at
right
Loera. Loera's not going to give up.
Zipped right through him. Everybody had the angle, and he just put it in another gear.
First and goal. Tompkins, nope, that's not going to work. Tried to reverse his field, and there was nothing there. Drop for a loss.
Team has made the scouting report. But again, shout out to Marcus Russell and also Michael Butler. Butler, former Sunnyside great, went on and played at Fresno State. He's the receiver coach for Clovis High. Done a great job with Dove and Lake and all the rest of them, and Sanchez, of course.
There's the lob into the end zone. Incomplete. Hunter tried to make a one-handed catch out there.
Yeah, so 2 former college wide receivers, guys that have played at a high level, taking their knowledge and doing a great job with these young receivers all over the field. Good job, Michael Butler, and excellent job, Marcus Russell.
Third and goal. Here comes the blitz.
And
there's a Midland Tractor flag on the play.
But I like it. They dialed it up. You're not going to sit back in no stinking zone.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
Got him the
5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Third and goal from the 13.
Again.
Another flag.
They know
Midland
blitz is
Tractor
coming.
flag on the play.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
You know, and Rich Hammond's talked about his team playing hard and playing. They've come with a little more emotion the second half, that they belong. Okay, and what I like about it, they're not scoreboard watching. They are playing hard.
Blitz is coming again.
And they're going to get him again.
Tompkins gets away from it. He's blasted from the side at around the 10. Ball came out. Let's see if he was down.
And the Cougars bringing some emotion to the fight. Okay, they're all coming. Takes off. Williams misses him. Who was that?
Christian Drake with the hit.
Drake
Number
playing
30.
snapped the whistle. He was down. Now, this is Central has not done well on PATs.
This is an extra field goal, and there's movement.
They flinched again.
This might go the other way.
Ah, okay, so they get it back. Now, if you're Kyle Biggs, do you go for it now?
Well, you know, you mentioned that the kicker, it's not an easy kick.
No, well, he's missed 2.
22 yards.
I think before it's over, they're going to need this.
Juan Cuevas has it
Just
blocked.
another one.
That one was blocked.
I like what I'm seeing out of Clovis High School. If you're Rich Hammond, you got to like the way they've come out and playing hard.
Cougars are inspired. We'll see what they can do with the football on offense when we come back.
think about winter with the leaves and pumpkins laying about, but it won't be fall forever. So swing by the fall tire sale at Les Schwab through October 31st. The sale may be seasonal, but our service is here forever. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
I am Clovis Unified.
I am Clovis Unified.
I'm Clovis Unified.
In Clovis Unified, we each bring something different to the game. Better Together means meeting the diverse needs of our students so that English and math scores can continue to rise. A 94% graduation rate, 18 career tech pathways, 43,000 students strong.
In every classroom.
On every field.
For every student.
We're better together. Clovis Unified.
This is customizable streaming TV for your family, whatever size. It's saving money with flexible channel packs, live TV and the latest shows to stream, and all your streaming apps in one place, even Netflix. This is how Xfinity makes life simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for just $34.99 a month for 12 months and customize by adding flexible channel packs. Click, call, or visit a store today.
America. Land of blue jeans, muscle cars, bald eagles, and burgers. And while muscle cars lost their muscle, blue jeans got all skinny on us.
I can't feel my legs.
And bald eagles got, well, balder.
Oh no, is it obvious?
No way are we giving up on burgers. That's why I created the All-American Ribeye Burger, made with 100% ribeye beef, fresh spring mix, and provolone cheese on a potato bun.
It's a good-looking burger.
Ribeye burgers are back, America. Try them today.
This is the ocean. Oh, let's swim together in the water clear and clean. It makes Just listen. us feel better. There's so much we want to show her. We needed a car that would last long enough to see it all.
Subaru Outback. 98% are still on the road after 10 years.
Get to Subaru of Fresno on Blackstone, where every new Subaru comes with complimentary maintenance included.
At Les Schwab, we give you extra without charging you extra. That means no hidden fees or unexpected costs, ever. Because when it comes to earning your business, we've got nothing to hide. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
Hey, football fans, watch Black Lightning on the CW.
Welcome back. 3:16 to go in the third quarter. 33-14. Central with the lead. Clovis with the ball.
And playing inspired. Let's add that.
Cougars give it to Johnson on first down. Out to the 22. Second and 8. A lot of personnel changes for Clovis here. Empty backfield. 5 receivers make it. Robles has time. Completes the pass to Grant Lake. Hit immediately at the 25. Maybe the 26. That'll set up a third down.
Yeah, and he came off the zone and zeroed in on Lake.
Here comes the blitz. Lofts it for incomplete and knocked away. Reef Dove was the intended receiver, and the defensive play was made. I believe that's Worthy, isn't it?
Let's see the number. Yeah.
We'll send it downstairs to Kevin Miller. Kevin?
Friday Night Rivals is sponsored by the U.S. Army, and I'm here with Sergeant Salazar. Sergeant Salazar, what's about to go down tonight?
So what's about to go down tonight is we're having a push-up competition between all the high schools here that are at this game right now. So we got Clovis, and then we got Central East.
All right, so we got our representatives, and, you know, Sergeant Cooper, we've had some sweet prizes, some swag, you know, bragging rights, but you sweetened the deal with something real nice from the NFL?
I'm so glad you said that. Well, what we got going on is we're going to be coming to the high schools. If you come to our office, if you come to the football games, we're going to do a push-up competition. If you win the push-up competition, if you outright win it with the most push-ups, you get a pair of 2 tickets to the 49ers versus the Giants on Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, so that's during the week at schools and then also here at night. And of course, we got to make it happen tonight. So will it be Moses from Central, maybe, or will it be Michael from Central High School? All right. Well, hey, you guys go ahead and let's get it done right here. Let's go. I'm glad I wore a medium tonight so I can swell up. Let's go. Let's start it. Hands up. Let's go. You ready? Yep. I'm ready. Come on, let's do it. Hey, let's keep the conversation going and the push-ups going at hashtag FNR Fresno. Well, keep up all night long in a medium, baby. Swolled up. I want to go to the Monday Night Football, the NFL, Levi Stadium. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm in lactic acid right now. Back to you guys. Back to you. I can watch it on TV.
2nd and 10 for Robles and the Cougars. Robles was looking to throw deep, but he can't get away. He'll be dropped for a sack. Chris Bohanna.
Yeah, and as Bohannon held on for dear life, it's one of those situations where Robles wanted to throw a sit route. Then he saw it was man, so by the time this receiver went deep, just didn't have enough time. Bohannon.
Hey, and I think the guy who made the defensive play on the long pass to Dove was actually Conley, 15 instead of Worthy, 16.
Okay. Big night for Conley. Plenty of time.
Helmet comes off.
Plenty of
takes
time.
off. Now he's outnumbered, and he somehow breaks through to the 30. Then he's hit at about the 32-yard line. You can live tweet Kevin Miller at hashtag FNR Fresno on who you think is the player of the game. Brought to you by Donald P. Dillon.
Now, I've never seen that, Ralph. 2 helmets went off. 2 guys had to leave the field. The helmet comes out, you're supposed to leave for 1 play. And 2 guys came out.
Kyle Biggs not happy about something.
He's livid. I think he's saying one of the helmets came off because Clovis pulled the face mask off.
Well, there's a penalty flag back inside the 25 at about the 23. A Midland tractor flag on the play.
Well, maybe we can see it on replay.
What referee Chuck Calvert might be able to explain it.
Illegal participation on the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Okay, well,
That's the end of the quarter.
Those guys have got to stop and take themselves out of the play once their helmet came off, and they continued.
That's a couple of first downs in the drive by penalty, and Biggs is not happy about this one. See if he cools off by the 4th. Tonight's third quarter has been sponsored by Fashion Furniture across from River Park. There's nothing like it in all of California. We're heading to the 4th quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Bowman and Associates, your crop insurance specialists. You can't rely on the weather, but you can sure rely on us. We can help you get the protection you need. Bowman is the name you trust. Bowman and Associates, your crop insurance specialists.
Standard Toyota Care no-cost maintenance means you won't pay for regular service for up to 2 years. Plus, Toyota Safety Sense has advanced warning and collision avoidance systems included to help keep everyone safe. Wouldn't it be nice to just roll down the window and enjoy the ride? Now get $1,000 cash back on any Camry, or go with the Corolla and get up to $2,000 down payment match, or lease one for just $199 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
This is a story about doers and doing good. Laura's a doer in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Just say STEM.
She's mentoring a new generation of doers to use STEM. Michaela's research may make the impossible possible. And Sydney?
Hi.
She's exploring how music may lead to a cure for Alzheimer's. Sophia's a few years away, but she's a big dreamer. Girls do remarkable things with STEM. With the support of parents, teachers, businesses, this generation may change the world. Doers, inspiring future doers to use STEM for the good of us all.
99% of anything is too much. Well, how about 99% with Donald Trump? Because that's exactly what Congressman Valadao is. Trump's horrible health care plan, Valadao's with him. 99%. Trump's hateful immigration policies, Valadao's with Trump. And Trump's devastating stranglehold on our water, Valadao's 99% there, too.
I'm TJ Cox, and I approve this message because we've got to stand up to Donald Trump.
I'm head coach Kyle Biggs of the Central Grizzlies, and you're watching Friday Night Rivals.
Close your garage door. Thieves hit 45 home garages in just the last few days in one part of the valley. See where. And the vote to confirm Judge Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court is now just hours away. Will big protests follow? Tonight on the Fox 26 News at 10.
All right, we're back actually for the end of the third quarter. They put 36 seconds back on the clock after that penalty that has Kyle Biggs so upset. Incomplete, intended for Sanchez. Two Central players lost their helmets on the play.
Yeah.
The first one will be Jim Kissling, number 55.
Right there. So he's got to take himself out of the play. He's not allowed to continue.
Later in the same play, down on the bottom of the pile,
a helmet.
A helmet comes off, taken off by a foot of a defender. And because neither of those guys took themselves out of the game, that's the penalty?
Well, you got to stop pursuit.
Oh, you give up? Well.
Oh, boy.
There's a ball out. Clovis recovers. So you can't go tackle a guy if you have no helmet on.
If you have no helmet on. I'll check with our rules expert, former SJBOA official Don Smith. I'm always in contact with him on rules. And Don Smith, he grades a lot of these referees here that you'll see throughout the year.
That now is the end of the third quarter. So look at tonight's cheer challenge, sponsored by Les Schwab Tires.
Oh, they were rolling, huh? You see me rolling. That wasn't even close. And they break the streak.
Central from wire to wire. What's that streak?
Has been whoever is winning, the losing cheerleaders seem to pull out the victory. Not this time. Central's parlaying it tonight. You know, one thing, Rich Hammonds, you'll notice, they played them straight up this whole second quarter, or second half.
All right, tonight's fourth quarter sponsored by Ed Dina's Auto Center, the dealer in Dinuba that does. Cougars start the fourth with a third and about 6. Robles. Sanchez incomplete. And there's a flag back at about the 35-yard line. A Midland tractor flag on the play. We went through the first half with, I think, 2 penalties. Now they're making up for it.
Call a hold.
Holding on the defense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Penalty takes the ball to the 36 of Central. And Coach Biggs
still hot.
Thinks they're piling on now. There's a loose football in that pile. Let's see. Central has the football. Coming out of there with it, Jacob Jones. He's got a pick 6 and a fumble recovery tonight.
Well, new quarterback, new center.
Problem with the exchange.
New quarterback, underneath center. You've been shotgun the whole game with Isaiah Robles as your quarterback. You switch to your heavy package and things like that happen.
Wow, that was first down after the penalty. Central back in business. Tompkins has not been effective in the second half. Breaks the tackle there. Run out of bounds across the 35.
Christian Drake has played well. In fact, that front four has done an excellent job. With Lindsey, Adalpe, Williams, this whole second half. The aforementioned Drake, they've done a great job of bottling up Tompkins. Doesn't look like the same team, doesn't look like the same Clovis team. If they would have started this way, we might have a different football game.
Blitz. Tompkins dumps it off. Conley, midfield. To the 40 and taken down there. That'll be a 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno.
Just ad-libbing, Tompkins at his best.
It was an absolute
schoolyard game. Step up. Look who's open.
Thought he was going to give us the Patrick Mahomes toss it left-handed.
Yeah.
There's a screen for a gain of about 6. That's Oliver Davis. Emmanuel Oliver Davis.
Ventura on the tackle.
Give him 5, so it's 2nd and 5.
I don't want him going anywhere. Oh, right
Tompkins
in his
hit and throws it up for grabs, and it's dropped.
Oh, my goodness. Martina, he had no reason to jump.
Moses Signs.
Jump. Nothing but real estate ahead of him.
Big hit on the quarterback.
Pressure. Why jump?
That is a quack out there.
He'll have nightmares on that one. That is pretty much a pick 6.
Maybe the jump was part of the celebration, but he...
Why is he jumping right in his hands?
3rd down. Tompkins has another chance. See if he can make the most of it. This is Brown. Breaks a couple of tackles. Going to get a 1st down.
And with good teams, when you're playing Central, and you have a turnover like that, you just got to make it happen. Oh, man.
So on 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno from the 25.
I'm not sure who put the pressure on that. Boy, they were in his grill.
Here they come again. Blockers do a good job of picking it up. Receiver is open. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Grayson.
Tyrell Grayson. Foot, 175-pound senior.
Here's another look. The Porter Stubbs touchdown.
Just hung on. How important does that missed interception look now?
Got out there so fast he had time to wait for it. And the extra point by Cuevas. Gets Central to 40. It's 40-14. We'll be back after
this. This is customizable streaming TV for your family, whatever size. It's saving money with flexible channel packs, live TV and the latest shows to stream, and all your streaming apps in one place, even Netflix. This is how Xfinity makes life simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet and TV for just $34.99 a month for 12 months and customize by adding flexible channel packs. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Why stay inside when you can enjoy the fresh air? Let Port of Subs create a sliced fresh summer for you. Ditch the grill and let Port of Subs make your summer party when you order from a variety of trays. Everything from meat and cheese, fruit and veggie to wraps, salads, and dessert trays. Order online at portofsubs.com or use the Port of Subs app for your catering solutions.
Sliced fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
Team Midland stands for quality, customer satisfaction, and a family history of partnership with Valley Growers. Midland Tractor in Madera provides farm equipment from Flory, Jackrabbit, Aerofan, John Deere, and more. From planting to harvest, Team Midland has a plan for your agricultural investment. A parts department with anything you need, 12 mobile service trucks to get you back in the field, and a staff that can provide the right equipment and how to use it. Midland Tractor, equipment solutions guaranteed. At 1901 West Cleveland in Madera.
Fresh air isn't everything it seems. In fact, the air inside your home contains more airborne pollutants than outside. Mr. Cool Donald P. Dick Air Specialist can provide a variety of clean air solutions for your home, from filters and purification systems to air-efficient heating and air units. Allergies, airborne viruses, and bacteria, keep them outside your home with a Mr. Cool indoor air quality system. Breathe easier, breathe healthier with Donald P. Dick. Installation, repair, and maintenance professionals since 1970.
Round table pizza?
King Arthur's Supreme and garlic parmesan twists.
Roundtable gets a lot of respect because we show our pizza a lot of respect. Made with only premium ingredients, topped right to the edge. Text pizza to 86677 for exclusive offers like free pizza and wings. Message and data rates may apply.
Senior Juan Cuevas set to kick off for Central. Now with a 40-14 lead over Clovis. Just under 10 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Fair catch signaled for and made by Jordan Hilford. The drive of the game is sponsored by Fresno Buick. And it was the opening drive. Kind of set the tone early for Central.
Up there, missed tackle.
Conley with a big run. And then with a short run to finish it.
Walks in. Start of something good.
The drive of the game, sponsored by Fresno Buick. Clovis from the 25. Long pass downfield, intended for Loera, incomplete. Clements on the coverage.
Great coverage by Clements. He was stride for stride.
Immediately following this game, you can watch Masters of Illusion only on the CW 59s. Second and 10. Dove takes it. Following the blocking of Johnson. Gain out to the 30.
Bad play. Almost hit that crease because, Dove does not need that much room. He can break a crease and make it happen.
Third and a long 5. Robles, again, deep downfield, intended for Sanchez. He tripped. If he had not tripped, he may have had a shot at that ball. But it is incomplete. Here's another look at the Smile Cam, sponsored by Toyota.
Smile, Grizzlies.
A lot to smile about with this undefeated football team, ranked number 1 in the section. Trying to get to 7-0. And you're out with your friends on a Friday night. What could be better than that, huh?
It beats school, huh?
Low line drive punt. Connolly. Up the sideline.
There's everywhere.
Into Clovis territory. Finally stopped at about the 42 of the Cougars.
Just low line drive. It wasn't enough time for them to get down and cover. Just no air time on it, and look what happens. And Connolly's got some wiggles. He can boogie a little.
They say he was down at the 43. 1st and 10. Trey Maxwell, the ball carrier. They've given progress to the 40. Be sure to join us next week for the Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals, sponsored by the U.S. Army Game of the Week, featuring Mount Whitney and El Diamante right here on the CW59. That'll be a 7:30 game.
You head to Visalia, which means...
Uh-oh, I know what that means.
You can tell the crowd. Taylor's Hot Dogs, are you ready for us?
I almost forgot about
We'll
that.
be coming.
Interesting, I'm looking across the way at the Clovis bench, and looked like nearly the whole team is in front of the tent looking at video over there.
Everything's just modern technology at its best. Look at her. She's probably pulling up the game right now on her phone.
Oh, Maxwell with a strong, stiff arm. And then he gives a shoulder on the way out of bounds.
Competition. That's the best way to describe Central. A lot of these guys, you know, you got Maxwell, you got Connolly, we got Jacob Jones on the other side. I mean, they would say hello to my little friend. That stiff arm was lethal. But it's the competition factor. These guys would be 1,000-yard runners at most high schools.
Here. Hopkins has the receiver open. That's complete. Hunter put in every move he's got.
Blow the whistle.
He's still up.
Blow the whistle. It's a scrum.
I think they're going to give him progress inside the 20. I'm not sure why they waited so long.
Most of the Mountain West Conference. And they'll have a lot of 7-on-7 options this summer. That's a Dalpy down. We got to make sure he's okay.
Check. We're going to make some noise when we go on TV. Okay, hang on.
Christian Loera's done a pretty good job on him. Now, Christian Loera, we talked about him and his 12 interceptions, and I had to go through my annals of all the different Clovis IDBs. We talk about Kenny Lake and the record he broke, but how about Phil Borges, Vince Borges? I can go Linnell Perkins, Clyde Frost, Kurt Montgomery, Ronnie Dunbar, Cooper Wallace, John Lario, Levance Ray, Kirk Douglas, Adam Wiggins. There's been some great Clovis High defensive backs, but none of them had the year like Christian Loera did. I mean, 12 interceptions. He was all over, just ball hawking his way to the record book. What a great year he had.
Anthony Aldape was able to get up and walk off field under his own power. That's a good sign.
Real good sign. He's a pretty good football player.
You're getting a view inside the booth cam, sponsored by JR Sports.
JR's excited about his Rams, isn't he?
He is. We all are. Maxwell running with a purpose. Gets inside the 10.
He's only going to get about 8 to 10 touches a game, so he's making the most of it, huh?
I'll tell you what, he's touching back. He's really running with a purpose right now. First and goal. Here's Maxwell going to turn it upfield, look for the end zone, and get in. Touchdown.
You were just waiting for the defense to close it, but never did they close.
Here's another look at the Porta Subs touchdown.
Yeah, just didn't get off the block. You think they had angles there, just outran him right there. And a missed tackle. Now this has been a circus here.
Kind of a low snap.
Continues to be.
But I think he got it up and through. He did. The extra point was good.
It's going to look good in the box score, but they've got to tighten that part of their game up.
So the Grizzlies extend their lead to 47-14. Fans, I want to remind you, if you're in your nearby Wendy's, keep your eye out for this, the Valley Football Guide. Tell you all about the NFL schedules, local high school football teams, Fresno State. And the best thing about it is it's free.
Yeah.
At your local Wendy's. Now let's go back downstairs to Kevin Miller, whose reports are sponsored by Wendy's.
I am here with the student section of the Central Valley, the Central High Grizzlies! And what's good about being a Grizzly?
The best part of being a Grizzly is how we come together as a family!
One family! Follow me, Francisco! What's good about being a Grizzly? The best band out there! All in pink! All in West Coast spirit! Let's go! Back to you!
All right, the Cougars on the kickoff return. That's Christian Drake up to about the 43.
You know, Ralph, I went through a bunch of former Clovis High defensive back. I want to give a shout out to Shannon Pulliam. Shannon Pulliam. Happy birthday to Shannon Pulliam, former Clovis High great inside linebacker. Went on and played at Fresno City College, and of course then played at Boise State. Coached throughout Fresno Unified, now coaching at Kasner. Happy birthday, Shannon Pulliam. Not going to let everybody know how old you are. That'd be doing him dirty on TV. But happy birthday, my guy, Deadbolt, Shannon Pulliam.
I noticed that Stephen McDivitt, senior backup quarterback, is warming up on the central sideline.
And that will be a first. Have we ever seen anyone come in for Tompkins? I don't think we have. And we've covered Trent for 3 years now.
Is that all? I think I was in high school when he started high school.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's still here? He's still here? Yeah.
Reef Dub's kind of taken out by his own man there. It looked like Cameron Glass got a good piece of him.
Here's the scary thing about Central. They will have 15 returning starters. 15. Now, they've got to replace one and one big one.
Mm-hmm.
And Tompkins.
Yeah, he is a special talent.
Yeah,
watch him.
He makes this team go.
His composure and the way that he handles things out there.
And people tell me, who do you like, Central or Buchanan? And, you know, you talk about this. And my thing is, I still don't think, and I'll let you know more after this play here, I still don't think Buchanan knows what they are or who they are. Who is their best player? Is it Milton? Is it Cropper? Is it Jones? Is it Levi Whitten? And that's the problem with Buchanan. They don't have an identity on who their horse is and who's gonna take them to the promised land. Central knows. They know everything goes through Tompkins, and right now that's what separates the two. Till Buchanan figures out who are they going to go with, who are they going to live and die with, I'm going to favor Central.
4th and 4. Clovis went to that, what do you call it, the tank formation.
Heavy package, yeah.
And they might not get it. Well, the pile's still moving. Well, there you go, first down.
Good push. And Rich is, Coach Hammond, he's going to take some of this second half. And, you know, you're going to see missed tackles. You're going to see some things like that, but you're going to see effort. And that's all you can ask as a head coach. You're going to see a lot of effort. Yeah. Here we go.
Gain of about a yard by Hilford. Number 25 is a sophomore. And he has to love this formation because he's run a lot of plays out of it.
Well, I think he should have went to it earlier. And just that's to keep the ball away from Tompkins.
Well, Johnson tried to get somewhere, and he just pushed back. He ran into the wall at the 45. Loss of about a yard.
And you talk about Clovis' front four getting after it, I think. Mendez, Vaughn, Kissling.
They're down at 10. They'll bring the other unit back in offensively. That means Robles back in at quarterback with 4 receivers.
Nama Ulala, they've done a pretty good job themselves. I hope I said that right. What do you got for 53, Ralph? I'll let you try it.
There's the pass complete at the stick. Now, are they going to give him?
A little short.
No, they're not going to give him that. Who are you asking me about?
53.
Dante Namaulu.
Yeah, Namaulu. He's done a good job, too. Good throw, good catch. Good job by Dove coming back to the ball. Ball's in the air, feet in the air. You always want to come back. Just like in basketball. Bounce pass, somebody makes a pass to you. Come back to the ball, and Dove did a good job of that.
Dove is that receiver that every team would love to have. A guy who just gets open. He works his way open in the field, makes the tough catches in traffic. Clovis is going to call a timeout to talk about it with 2:48 to go in the game, down 47-14.
And like I said, this is where they've had problems, that 4th and 1 running the football. So what they've done, they've thrown. However, there's been 3 times tonight where all they need is a yard, and they're throwing deep. So that makes no sense to me.
Stay tuned at the conclusion of tonight's game for the post-game wrap-up, sponsored by Chevron. We'll also have the presentation of the Donald P. Dick Player of the Game Award. You gotta love high school coaches, don't you? They are so committed to what they do, not just the head coaches, but all the assistants. They're not getting rich doing this.
No, it isn't.
But, well, maybe, emotionally they are, because there are a lot of rewards to coaching. He's got a big smile on his face. He's losing 47-14, but he's seen something from his team tonight.
Yeah. This second half, they need to bottle it. They've done some good things.
Robles.
All he needs is one. Did he get it? I think so.
Gets it just inside the 35 at about the 34. So it should be another 1st and 10, sponsored by Lithia Subaru of Fresno.
Robles will sleep well tonight, won't he?
Yeah, he has had a very active night. Taken some hits. Made some plays. Now he says, I don't want anything to do with this tank formation. I'm going to the sideline. See how these guys make it work. Here's Johnson. Boy, that is a load. 255.
Yeah. Doing a much better job with it, too.
Picked up about 4.
Forward. Gotta love that. Finishing forward.
Yeah, you got a big, strong guy like that. Gain of another 4 yards. That time is the quarterback, Rylant.
Might be the gloves. I don't understand though.
Pitch to Johnson. Got some room out there. Tried the big straight arm, but got taken down.
Good tackle. Get a number, 32?
It might be Mendez if it was 32. Fans, you can watch tonight's football game, a replay of it. Head over to YouTube, Friday Night Rivals on CW59. Click on the FNR logo. Tonight's game will be available sometime next week. Another fourth down situation.
Another snap fumble.
A mix-up there.
Well, they've
Ryland
got to get
never
that ironed out, yeah.
got rid of the ball, I don't think, so he's going to be short of the first down, I believe.
Got to get that ironed out if you're Clovis High. He's just pulling away from the snap. I don't think you need the glove, especially in this weather.
Cougars turn it over on downs.
That might have something to do with it. But I think Clovis High, their best years are coming in. Outstanding freshman class. Brown. Guilford, another youngster.
Stephen McDivitt's going to get in at quarterback for at least a play here.
Remember the name Cannon Campbell. They have one of the best 8th graders in the section that plays for Jeremy Lugendale over at Clark Intermediate School.
Oh, they let McDivitt sling it. Pass is complete. That's Oliver Davis.
Remember the name Cannon Campbell. Heard it from DW first.
Cannon Campbell for
Clark Intermediate School.
So he's on his way to Clovis.
Right now, he's on his way to Clovis.
Well, nowadays you never know, right?
It won't be long before you're bragging about him on this team.
Maxwell got that look like, get out of my way, cross midfield, down the sideline. Will he have enough? He will. Oh, my, touchdown.
The competition factor.
And Kyle Biggs can smile down there on that sideline.
Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, somebody bump him out of bounds. Somebody bump him out of bounds. Somebody bump him out of bounds.
He shifted right here.
Yes. Where angles go to die.
And now it's overdrive.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just pulling away the guy who had angles.
And you didn't have to do much. Just nudge him out of bounds. Use the sidelines and leverage him.
Another look at that Porta Subs touchdown run by Trey Maxwell as the extra point hits the crossbar.
So bad.
Well, you know what? Trey Maxwell is a senior.
Well, you know he wants his carries.
Well, he had some fun tonight, that's for sure. The long touchdown run, he had the last 2 touchdowns.
Both teams had some fun tonight. You know who else had some fun tonight, Ralph?
You and I.
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
Well, that's true. That T-shirt, that polo shirt you were wearing, the taping with the coaches kind of gave it away. Juan Cuevas, another one of those guys who's going to have a sore leg.
It was Delana last week.
A lot of kickoffs, a lot of extra points. You wonder if he's just so tired he wants to kick it and head straight to the sideline. Now he's going to play safety. And he won't have to make a tackle.
One more play and we're done.
We're going to let that clock continue to run and run out. The Central Grizzlies, ranked number 1, remain undefeated. They improved to 7-0 with a 53-14 win over the Clovis Cougars, who fall to 5-2. Tonight's fourth quarter has been sponsored by Ed Dina's Auto Center. You got to go to Ed's. (53-14) our final. Central with a win over Clovis. We'll step aside and come back with the post-game show after this.
Let's face it, if you're in the market for a new car or truck, there are plenty of vehicles to choose from. At Hedrick Chevrolet, we invite you to look at Chevy. Style matters. Whether you're out in the town or hooking a horse trailer to your Silverado, Chevy's got your style. And Hedrick Chevrolet has your back with some of the finest automotive professionals in the valley. So look around and remember, style matters. We're pretty confident you'll find what fits your style in a Chevy at Hedrick Chevrolet.
Team Midland stands for quality, customer satisfaction, and a family history of partnership with Valley Growers. Midland Tractor in Madera provides farm equipment from Flory, Jackrabbit, Aerofan, John Deere, and more. From planting to harvest, Team Midland has a plan for your agricultural investment. A parts department with anything you need, 12 mobile service trucks to get you back in the field, and a staff that can provide the right equipment and how to use it. Midland Tractor, equipment solutions guaranteed. At 1901 West Cleveland in Madera. Who isn't selling solar? The better question is, who installs it right and won't disappear before the next sunrise? Your solar is a sophisticated system that requires a company that knows how it works. Donald P. Dick Mr. Cool professionals take pride in every system they install the right way. Their trained technicians will maintain your solar from right here in Fresno. We've installed hundreds of solar systems and thousands of panels. We know solar and know how to do it right. Donald P. Dick, Mr. Cool, family owned and operated since 1970.
Bowman and Associates, your crop insurance specialists. You can't rely on the weather, but you can sure rely on us. We can help you get the protection you need. Bowman is the name you trust. Bowman and Associates, your crop insurance specialists.
Why stay inside when you can enjoy the fresh air? Let Port of Subs create a sliced fresh summer for you. Ditch the grill and let Port of Subs make your summer party when you order from a variety of trays. Everything from meat and cheese, fruit and veggie to wraps, salads, and dessert trays. Order online at portofsubs.com or use the Port of Subs app for your catering solutions.
Sliced fresh sandwiches, Port of Subs.
I'm Rich Hammond of the original Clovis Cougars, and you're watching Friday Night Rivals.
Who are you?
No more words. Time to die.
Black Lightning, all new episode this Tuesday at 9/8 Central, only on the CW.
Welcome to the post-game wrap-up, sponsored by Chevron. Let's send it down on the field. Kevin Miller has the victorious Central Grizzlies.
All right, welcome to the Chevron postgame, and no strangers to the Chevron postgame. We're talking about the Central High Grizzlies! Taking care of business. Right on. Coach Kyle Biggs. Now, Coach, you're all about getting better. What does this team have to work on to defend its title?
We got to play 48 minutes. I think we played maybe 36 tonight. We got to find 12 more minutes and play 48 minutes, and we're still trying to play our best game.
Gotcha. Hey, fellas, you got 12 more minutes in you? You got 12 more minutes in you? All right. Going to work next time. Thanks, Coach. Congratulations. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And then, of course, our Mr. Cool player of the game, because his game is as cool as ice, goes to none other than number 18, Trent Tompkins. QB1. 3 touchdowns in the air, on the ground. You did it all tonight, Trent. Hey, tell us about your goals for this team.
Definitely we want to go back to Valley, definitely, dominate what we can. I'm proud of these guys, proud of what we did tonight, and, I'm just looking forward to the future.
All right, coming together, and the future is bright. So congratulations for our Mr. Cool player of the game. Don't wear that in the game, all right? So way to go. And then, of course, no post-game for Chevron would be complete without the Les Schwab Channel 59 trophy to the Central High Grizzlies! For a reason, Ralph V. Dub, they're for real. And we will be back with more Chevron post game right after this. Let's make some noise, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
To think about winter with the leaves and pumpkins laying about, but it won't be fall forever. So swing by the fall tire sale at Les Schwab through October 31st. The sale may be seasonal, but our service is here forever. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
America. Land of blue jeans, muscle cars, bald eagles, and burgers. And while muscle cars lost their muscle, blue jeans got all skinny on us.
I can't feel my legs.
And bald eagles got, well, balder.
Oh no, is it obvious?
No way are we giving up on burgers. That's why I created the all-American ribeye burger, made with 100% ribeye beef, fresh spring mix, and provolone cheese on a potato bun.
It's a good-looking burger.
Ribeye burgers are back, America. Try them today.
It's the spur-of-the-moment road trips. It's forgetting your morning commute. It's discovering that the best adventures aren't planned. Wouldn't it be nice to drive outside the lines in a new Toyota? Now get $1,000 cash back on 4Runner or Tacoma. Both come with Toyota Care 2 years no-cost maintenance standard.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Toyota. Let's go places.
Round table pizza?
King Arthur's Supreme. And garlic parmesan twists.
Roundtable gets a lot of respect because we show our pizza a lot of respect. Made with only premium ingredients, topped right to the edge. Text pizza to 86677 for exclusive offers like free pizza and wings. Message and data rates may apply.
It's no secret that Washington isn't working. But if we keep sending the same people there, nothing is going to change. At every turn, Devin Nunes has worked against the Valley. He voted to dismantle Medicare and Social Security and has done nothing to solve our problems. We need change in Washington, which is why I won't support Nancy Pelosi either. It's time for a new approach, to put people ahead of politics so we can finally get things done. I'm Andrew Jans, and I approve this message. It's time to take back the Valley.
At Les Schwab, we give you extra without charging you extra. That means no hidden fees or unexpected costs, ever. Because when it comes to earning your business, we've got nothing to hide. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
Thanks for watching the post-game wrap-up, sponsored by Chevron. Mr. Cool?
Finding better ways to keep Fresno County doing.
And they're doing it. The doers, CGOE, the Central High Grizzlies. Yeah. We'll see y'all next week in Visalia. Let's go, Grizzlies. Time to celebrate. Come on. Yeah.
Nice, huh?
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Congratulations, Grizzlies. Vince, I think those guys like TV.
Yeah.
I think they like that acting stuff.
The one Bakersfield game, that's it, huh? About 5-1.
Yeah, but looks like those guys have fun.
Yeah.
When the red light's on, you always talk about that.
Big plays.
As we welcome you again into the JR Sports boot camp.
And the coaches talk about they're another dimension when they play on their turf. They play real fast on this turf, and it's nice and clean for them, and they can boogie on it. They can move.
They certainly had their way here tonight, although you were right that Clovis did play very well most of that second half and discovered something that was lacking in the first half.
Some things to build off of.
I want to remind you to join us next week for the Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Arrivals Game of the Week, powered by the U.S. Army. We'll be in Visalia, Mount Whitney, and El Diamante on the CW starting at 7:30. Trent Tompkins had a good night tonight, named player of the game. Trey Maxwell had 3 touchdowns. And the Grizzlies are still unbeaten at 7-0 after tonight's 53-14 win. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you 1 week from tonight. Good night.